In other local news, Limpopo has moved to deepen regional trade links after the Limpopo Economic Development Agency signed a memorandum of understanding with Zimbabwe's trade promotion body, Zimtrade, out in Polokwane. The agreement aims to boost cross-border trade, industrial cooperation and value chain integration, with a focus on supporting small, micro and medium enterprises. Now, officials say the Musina-Makhado Special Economic Zone will play a key role in attracting investment and building supply chains between the two economies. Well, let's take a look at your international news making headlines now, where Niger has formally submitted its request to withdraw from the International Criminal Court, following a joint announcement last year with Mali and Burkina Faso rejecting the court's authority. Now, the ICC says it received the withdrawal notice on the 18th of June, with the exit due to take effect 1 year after notification, during which Niger remains bound by its obligations. Now, the move forms part of a broader regional shift by military-led governments in the Sahel, which have also led ECOWAS and established a new confederation focused on, quote, indigenous, end quote, justice mechanisms. Meanwhile, France has confirmed its first ever Ebola case detected on its territory after a doctor returned from the Democratic Republic of Congo, where authorities are battling a major outbreak of the disease. Now, health officials say the doctor was isolated on arrival before Ebola was formally identified, helping to reduce the risk of further transmission. The case is the first linked to the current outbreak to be detected outside of Africa. Now, the DRC declared its 17th Ebola outbreak in May, while experts say the risk of wider international spread still remains low. And closing off here, as Britain once again braces for political change, Larry the cat is said to be preparing for yet another new tenant at 10 Downing Street. The official chief mouser to the Cabinet Office has turned the revolving door of leadership into a personal long-term assignment, quietly clocking in ever since 2011. Over the years, he has served under David Cameron, Theresa May, Boris Johnson, Liz Truss, Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer, while his job description remains unchanged: to keep mice away and also claim the best sunbeams. Now, recently, Larry also made headlines after napping under the presidential, quote, beast, end quote, delaying Donald Trump's departure. In Westminster, power may shift, but Larry simply stays put while the country carries on around him. Well, we definitely love our cats on this side of the world. That's where we leave your 6 o'clock news. For now, though, let's get into some sporting highlights with Gray.
I'm sorry, Larry, the cat's not going to steal our thunder this morning. South Africa have done it. Bafana Bafana have qualified for the knockout stage of the FIFA World Cup for the first time in history. Following an incredible 1-0 win over South Korea last night, Tapelo Maseko found the back of the net in the 63rd minute, and a decisive moment, quite a beautiful goal as well, securing second place in Group A, showing a little bit of that South African flair as well. And then a lot of big scoring matches coming out of yesterday as well. Morocco beat Haiti 4-2, Brazil recording a 3-0 win over Scotland. Now let's get into some multi-sport right now, as SASCOC has unveiled their 112-member squad who will represent South Africa at the 2026 Commonwealth Games. So leading the team are athletics superstars Akani Simbine, Wade van Niekerk and Gerda Steyn. And that squad features athletes across athletics, swimming, cycling, rugby, sevens, netball and parasport as well. It is a very strong team, and the Games will take place in Glasgow, Scotland from the 23rd of July till the 2nd of August, so not a long wait ahead. Well, let's stick around in that neck of the woods, or at least the ladies from that part of the world have done their job. The hosts, England, have booked their place in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup semi-finals. That was after a 38-run victory over the West Indies yesterday. So batting first, England posting 186 for 7. In response, the West Indies struggled to keep pace with the required run rate and finished on 148 for 5, not showing the kind of flair that's brought them to this point. But tonight, of course, all eyes will be on South Africa as they play their third match in the tournament up against the Netherlands. And that one kicks off at 7:30 South African time. Now, this is a bit of a contentious one as we delve into the prize pot at Wimbledon. A prize money dispute is set to overshadow this year's Wimbledon Championships, or maybe already has, with leading players expected to continue protests despite a record £64 million prize pool being announced. So following on from Roland Garros, players will reportedly limit media commitments to just 15 minutes. I mean, how much do we need? And that's during the opening week of the tournament, which gets underway on Monday. To be quite honest, we don't really care. We just want to see some great tennis. And the likes of him doing well as well. That's where we leave our sport for now. Yes, we will be going on about Bafana all day today, and that's perfectly fine. But let's see what the weather has in store for this Klein Vrydag.
Well, that's right, Gray. Let's get straight into your weather at the foot of the weekend. On this Klein Vrydag, we start out in Polokwane now, where it's mostly sunny skies and a light easterly breeze that make for a pleasant day in Polokwane. Temperatures will climb from a cool 7 to a high of 23. Now, sunshine continues throughout the week, with highs easing to 22 on Friday and staying in those low 20s throughout the weekend. Klerksdorp on your side, sunny skies settle over your area this Thursday with a light northeasterly breeze. Temperatures rising from a cool 7 degrees to a nice 24. Now, fine conditions do persist through the week with highs of 22 on Friday before easing to 20 on Saturday. That brings us to our capital, Pretoria, where mostly sunny skies and a gentle northeasterly breeze make for a fine Thursday. Temperatures range from a cool 8 degrees to a pleasant high of 23. There's no chance of rain today. The warmth holds steady throughout the week with highs of 22 on Friday and 19 on Saturday. Further into Gauteng, Johannesburg, you're up next with mostly sunny skies and a light northeasterly breeze that greets you this morning. Temperatures start from a cold 7, but don't worry, it rises to a nice high of 19. Now, settled conditions continue through the week with highs staying around 19 degrees on both Friday and Saturday. Mbombela on your side of town, mostly sunny skies and a light easterly breeze make for a warm Thursday. Our temperatures climb from a mild 11 to a high of 23. Fine conditions hold throughout your week with highs of 22 on both Friday and Saturday before warming up again going into next week. And then in the beautiful Bloemfontein, partly cloudy skies and a northeasterly breeze define Thursday in your side of town. Temperatures move from a chilly 6 degrees to a high of 22. Now, sunny conditions take hold through the rest of the week with highs of 22 on Friday before easing to 19 on Saturday. That brings us to Richards Bay with mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze that make for a warm Thursday on the coast. Now, temperatures range from a mild 16 to a high of 26. Warm and sunny conditions do persist throughout your week, with highs staying between 26 and 28 throughout until Sunday. That brings us to Durban next, where it's mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze that make for a beautiful Thursday out in Durban. Temperatures moving from a mild 14 to a pleasant high of 24. Now, the warm and sunny trend continues throughout the week with highs of 26 on both Friday and Saturday and warming up just a little bit more by Sunday. Mthatha, on your side, you can expect mostly sunny skies and a light easterly breeze that make for quite a mild day today. Temperatures will climb from 9 to 23. Now, there's a 15% chance of showers today, but warmer and sunnier conditions build throughout the week with highs of 26 on both Friday and Saturday. Uba, on your side, it's mostly sunny skies that will return, though a 25% chance of showers still lingers with a northwesterly breeze. Now, temperatures range from a cool 8 to a high of 19. Conditions do improve and warm up throughout the week with highs of 23 on Friday and Saturday. Out in Kugompo City, mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze make for a mild Thursday. Temperatures move from a comfortable 15 to a pleasant high of 22, but there is a 20% chance of rain that will accompany that. Warmer and dry conditions build midweek with highs reaching 25 on Friday and 26 on Saturday. And then out in Ebeja, GQ, partly cloudy skies and a northeasterly breeze with a significant 55% chance of rain is what you can look forward to. Temperatures ranging between 13 and 20. Now, conditions improve markedly throughout the week with highs climbing to 24 on Friday and 27 on Saturday. And then out in the gorgeous George, morning showers make for a wet start to your Thursday. There is a 50% chance of rain with northeasterly breezes coming through. Temperatures move from 13 to 19 and conditions do improve throughout your week with highs of 22 on Friday and warming to 24 by Saturday. And then out in Cape Town, cloudy skies and a southerly wind of 14 kilometers per hour will keep things pretty cool out in the mother city. Temperatures ranging between 11 and 19 degrees. Conditions ease slightly into the week with highs of 21 on Friday before the clouds return by the weekend. Out in Sutherland, partly cloudy skies with a brisk northerly wind of 23 kilometers per hour do make for a cold Thursday with a 50% chance of rain. Temperatures barely move from near freezing 7 to a high of 15. Now conditions ease slightly from Friday with highs reaching 19 degrees. And then out in Kimberley, partly cloudy skies and a northerly breeze settle over Kimberley today. Temperatures climb from 8 to 24. Now sunny conditions do continue throughout the week with highs of 23 on Friday that ease slightly by the weekend with a high of 21 on Saturday and Sunday. And out in Uppington, partly cloudy skies and a northerly wind of 21 kilometers per hour make for a warm Thursday out in Uppies. Temperatures rising from a mild 12 to a pleasant 26. And warm and sunny conditions continue into Friday with highs of 27 before a cooler and wetter weekend moves in. Well, what's going to move in right now is the sunrise view of this hour. And on our Klein Vrydag is Father Khan from Richards Bay. Let's see what this morning looks like out in Richards Bay. Gorgeous. I expected nothing less. Thank you so much, Father, for getting in touch and just letting us know what the kids need on a beautiful Thursday morning. We appreciate you and we wish you a blessed day. Your high is sitting at 26 today, so do make sure you get out and be great. Well, that's where we leave your temperatures. We'll check in again at 7. For now, though, let's get into the first hour of your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Life doesn't slow down. When aches and pains get in the way, choose Panamo Gel for more than skin deep relief. Available at retailers and pharmacies.
Because life don't quit between the school drop-off, the grocery run, a busy day at work and everything else that life throws our way, every moment matters. So when a stiff neck, sore muscles or those nagging aches start getting in the way, trust Panamo Gel for more than just skin deep relief. Panamo Gel penetrates the skin to reach the muscles, helping to reduce pain and decrease the swelling so that we can get back to the moments that matter. You can look out for Panamo Gel at your nearest pharmacy because every day deserves our best.
Life doesn't slow down. When aches and pains get in the way, choose Panamo Gel for more than skin deep relief. Available at retailers and pharmacies.
Now, just proving that we are family. Okay, everyone's welcome in our circle. We're going to enter into the coolest discussion we've had in a very long time. So imagine life was this kind of wave breaking and there was this beautiful little event horizon where it didn't matter how we recorded it. It didn't matter how we felt about it beforehand. It mattered how we lived it, the lived experience of now. We're going to delve into that conversation today. In just a moment, we're going to have a whole lot of fun talking about how Gen Z are changing the way that they experience, appreciate, and engage with life and time. We're slowing things down and we're having a whole lot of fun, and there might not even be a small screen in sight. And if this excites you, if you want to get every little last drop of enjoyment, satisfaction out of life, we're going to introduce you to a thing. If you're the right kind of person, this activity is going to be the thing you've been searching for your whole life. Crafting is going to open a door, and don't laugh at me, okay? If you know, you know. There is a reason why. There is a crafting wave breaking across the globe at the moment, and we're going to introduce you to a community, a tribe waiting for you. As yes, we unpack why Gen Z is starting to change the script on how we engage with life every single day and just getting a bit more out of it. We'll see you on the other side of this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Good morning on the big screens, good morning on the little screens as well. We can joke about it, but we are connected to our smartphones and social media in a way that we never have been before. So I want to ask you a really interesting question right now. Can you remember a time that was different? How did you spend your free time as a teenager? We'd love to hear about the hobbies, the cubs, those activities that kept you busy, that kept you out of your inner spaces and actually got you out there engaging with the world. And this is a safe place, please. We want to do a deep dive. Voice notes will be great to take us back into the feeling of nostalgia as you go there. 0630369649. I think something for me, being able to get outdoors and play sport was one thing, but having the freedom of being able to explore outdoor spaces with my friends, discover new things in that sense, that's something I've actually a little bit forgotten about. So maybe this is an opportunity for those of us who have disconnected to reconnect to something that's it's going to make us so happy and satisfied. And I say that because I think this next discussion is going to do exactly that for some of you.
Right, we look forward to so many more ideas when it comes to what we can do besides scrolling on our phones, and I think we've got just the thing for you if you are curious and looking for something new. Now, in a world of endless scrolling, instant entertainment, and constant notifications, many young people are choosing to spend their free time just a little bit differently, which we completely welcome. So founder of Cape Town Craft Club, Andy Reeves, is joining us to unpack why a generation raised online is increasingly turning to crafts, creativity, and community. Andy, welcome. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, you've made this.
I've made this. It's just a little pillow.
It's a little pillow. I was saying it's such a perfect size for my cat's head, actually.
Yeah.
Like, he would love this and also play with it. It is so cute.
Yeah.
And you made it using, I was about to call it a device. You see, I'm also out of the loop here.
Yeah.
A weaving?
Loom.
Loom.
So it's a loom. This is actually a children's toy that I bought on Take-A-Lot, yeah. So weaving is one of my favorite crafts because it's super accessible. And yeah, so most of the fabrics that we wear are woven. This is just woven on a thicker scale, so yeah.
I see. Yeah. It's very cool. I've seen this on like an industrial scale where the women in the factories are going for it. So it's really cool to be able to bring out our childlike enthusiasm and do something like this. But why do you think so many people today, Gen Zs in particular, are turning away from their phones and into something more tangible like this?
I think we have become totally overstimulated, oversaturated, frazzled. You wake up, you look at your phone, you go to work, you look at your laptop, you come home, you look at your phone again. And I think people have just been driven crazy and they want to spend time offline. They want to do something tactile. They want to do something with their hands. Also, Gen Z, I'm not Gen Z.
You're not, neither am I, girl.
You know, you're always looking online as well, and so this internet boom has also given rise to a whole lot of tutorials. So we're seeing all these craft tutorials, which is actually really cool. And we're using those skills and going offline and making things with our hands again.
I love that. It also kind of speaks to a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
You're actually doing something in a moment, and by the end, you get something out of it, right?
To show, exactly.
Okay, so what are we doing here? How do we go about
Okay, so weaving is super simple. I like it because it's quite meditative.
Right.
So the method is just over, under, over, under, over, under. So I'm going to take a piece of fabric, and I'm just going to go under, over, every second thread, right? So I'm going to let you have a turn.
Okay.
You see how easy that is?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
That's
it. So you pick a color.
Oh, this one is talking to me.
Beautiful florals, yeah.
Beautiful florals. We're going pattern clashing right now. So do I go the opposite way of what
to the one above,
now?
exactly.
I see.
Yeah.
So people come for the crafts, right?
Yeah.
But they actually stay for more than just the weaving. So what are people looking for?
I think people are looking for connection and community. I always say you come 50% for the craft and 50% for meeting other people. So I think what's really great about something like a craft club is you arrive and you've got something to do. So you're not kind of twiddling your thumbs, feeling awkward. Yeah. So it's a really nice way to meet new people, to get out of your bubble. And what I really love is it creates opportunity for kind of parallel play, which is, you know, we're speaking about what you did as a teenager or as a child. And we spend a lot of our time making friends at school where you each had things to do. But as adults, we kind of think, okay, we have to go for coffee together, we have to go for a drink together, and it's quite intense.
So
it
is actually, now that you say that.
You're just having to make intense conversation the whole time, which is fine if you know someone very well. But if you're trying to make a new friend, it's quite nice to be like, I'm just kind of doing my thing here, you're doing your thing there.
And we're chatting in between.
Yeah, exactly.
So what does this setup look like if somebody's coming through to one of your craft club moments? They walk in and then?
They walk in, I greet you.
Yeah.
So you're bringing your own craft. I've always got some things if you need, if you've forgotten your craft or whatever, but most people come with a project that they've been putting off for.
And what kind of projects are we talking about?
So we've got knitting, sewing, and some people bring their sewing machines.
Wow.
We've got crochet, clay, colouring in.
Oh my, even colouring in.
Even colouring in. I say that's a great entry, you know, if lots of people say, I'm not creative, but you can go buy a colouring in book.
Come on,
and
we all love to do that.
We can all colour in, yeah.
It's a very adult thing. I've been seeing those like colour therapy colouring in books that have really cool designs with your, I love stationery too, and it reminds me as a kid, that's all I would do. I would stock up and store stationery, draw and doodle, and why not do it today?
Exactly, yeah.
Bring that back, right?
Yeah.
It is something that we need to get in touch with. Like I said, lead with childlike enthusiasm, and also just bringing back the true value in what brings you joy at the end of the day. So how did you discover that this is something that really sparked joy for you?
I'd always been a creative kid, and I just always loved making. My parents were very creative, and they always encouraged me to make things. And it was after school, I wanted to study something else, and my granny gave me her sewing machine, and it was literally one afternoon, and I was like, okay,
this is it.
I'm reverting. I'm not going to be an actress anymore.
Sure.
Yeah. And there's just something so satisfying about making something with your hands, even if it doesn't look amazing at the end of the day.
It's the process, right?
Yeah, spending the afternoon sewing or knitting, or it's just really nothing like it. Or if you're feeling stressed, if I'm feeling anxious or worried about something, I can just sit and like do my knitting and slow down. And
that's exactly what I was going to say. It actually allows you a moment to slow down.
Yeah.
Things are so fast-paced nowadays, moving at the speed of light from all the TikToks that we're constantly, the dopamine kicks that we're getting to this and that. This just takes a moment to woosa, breathe, right? So what are we doing with this part of the...
So this is wool, which is, you know, usually you do your weaving with wool, but because it's much thinner than a piece of fabric, it takes much longer. Okay. So I thought, let's give you some instant satisfaction.
Thank you for that. I needed that this morning.
But you can see this has been made with wool. And
wow. How do you do this part?
So that you tie these little knots. You tie tons of little knots, and then you put more wool on top of it, and then you trim them, and they become super fluffy.
Oh my god!
It's very fun. So if you kind of go like that, you can see these like tassels.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I love weaving because it feels almost like painting. You're just kind of filling in lines.
This is your canvas, essentially.
Exactly.
What's your favorite thing that you've made so far?
Oh, I made this jersey.
You made that jersey?
Yeah. This is my crochet. But I think my favorite thing to make are sewing clothes, because then you literally at the end of the day you have a new outfit.
Right.
It's no better feeling.
The last time you were in the mall was a while ago.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, whatever I think about can come to be.
Yeah, it's actually ruined shopping for me, because now I go to the shops and I'm like, oh, I can make that.
I can make that.
I don't necessarily, but
I could.
Yeah.
No, your jersey is so cute. Can we actually have a moment?
So much.
You just like turn a little bit towards that camera. You can see it. It is so cute. So I've got my plug now going forward for crochet, for weaving, for clothing making. I know exactly where to be. And I love the fact that you just need a tool, a needle, a paintbrush, a ball of yarn, whatever it may be. More young people are definitely reaching towards just doing something more tactile and something that just allows them to discover slowing down and how that can be appreciated and valued over constant scrolling. Very rewarding as well at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yes, so rewarding.
We are here for it. Please visit capetowncraftclub.wordpress.com if you want some more information. Of course, we'll keep your details on our social media platforms. Thank you so much for joining us, Andy.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
And now my cat's got a new pillow. Shout out to that. We'll see you straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All eyes are on local football communities. Why? Because they are making their stamp on national audiences. It's called Squad League, and they're proving that five-a-side can be more than just a game. It can be a platform for opportunity. And joining us now to unpack the growth, the impact and future of Africa's largest private five-a-side football league, his name is Nick Corker. He's the founder, creative director and chief executive officer of Squad League. My feel-good family, let's give him a feel-good welcome. Welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast show, Nick.
Thank you so much for having me, Chanli. Nice to be here.
Incredible. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this was just an idea. It started out as an idea, and I think five-a-side football and the tournament, it wasn't big in South Africa. So when you went on to your friends and you're like, I've got this idea, did they think you were absolutely out of your mind?
To be honest, they did. Five-a-side has always been played on a corporate and social level, right? So that's where the gap was. I used to play, and I used to ask everybody, what would you do with 100,000 Rand if you had to play, you know, at a big tournament like this?
Yeah.
And who would you put into the team? So the answers were really, really interesting. But then the second level where the gap was in the content, right? We needed some new form of entertainment, smaller side football, and I think that's where we really nailed it.
You really saw the gap in the market and you ran with it. Okay, so it became an idea and then it became reality and now it's a national movement. How do you think this success has just taken off like this?
I think because season one, I think it spread like wildfire. Everybody couldn't believe that we were doing 100,000 Rand.
Wow.
And that's why in season two, we decided to do national qualifiers, right? So we went to Cape Town, Durban, Bloemfontein, and like it was so well received. So a lot of people were trying to, because on a bigger scale, a lot of guys can't make it to, you know, 11-a-side football. And so they need a second level to fall onto. And I think that's where Squad League really provides the opportunity.
Incredible. When I watch football, it really is a game, it's entertainment, but you guys are taking it far beyond just the pitch and you're creating opportunities on the pitch and, of course, off the pitch. Take me through a little bit of that.
The football brings people in and then the opportunities really keep them in. And I think even with Orlando Pirates Fives, a lot of the guys from the teams have realized that, okay, cool, I can actually make a living from this. I don't have to play 11-a-side football anymore. And some of these guys have actually gone ahead and bought houses with those funds, right? Some of them have actually took their families on, you know, lavish holidays. And so it's just game-changing for a lot of them.
Sure. And I mean, when we talk about the Squad League, you are really just reimagining the future of football, of communities, of content, like you mentioned earlier. How exactly are you reimagining it all?
We're reimagining it with the right partners, right? So when you have partners come on board and they can actually put in the resources, that is what becomes game-changing, right? From a creative perspective, there are presenters that are being born out of it. There are more videographers, photographers from an eventing perspective. So it's really about empowering a lot more, right? And giving back. And that's how we're doing it.
And there is a team that emerged from Squad League and they actually went over to the US to compete. What does that mean for Squad League? What does it mean for the talent that's here in South Africa?
It is huge. They were playing for a summer of $1 million. Do the math.
That's so, like 18 million Rand?
Exactly.
Holy moly.
Exactly. You know, we have to commend Conrad, who's the owner of Orlando Pirates Fives. He's always looking for greater opportunities for small-sided football to become really big, right? And this is how a lot of the football players have decided, okay, there's actually a future for me in five-a-side football. It just needs to become a little bit more lucrative, and that's how you keep them.
You mentioned that season one, the cash prize was 100,000 Rand. Where we're sitting now with season four?
We're sitting at 500,000 Rand, Chanli. So it's different, it's becoming more lucrative, and this is how you attract better talent into five-a-side football.
Okay, so we are now season 4, grand finale. It's happening at the end of June. What can fans expect come the end of June?
Amazing, amazing activations from the different brands and partners that we've got. We've got the Quiz House, we've got Nieleti Sports, who are actually our kit sponsor. Reboost are running a 1v1 challenge, which is a huge phenomenon around the world. They're giving away 25,000 Rand. Right, to individuals. So it's also game-changing. So we're not just bringing in the teams, but we're bringing in the individuals, and the fans get to be a part of this world as well. So it's really going to be different. Music, DJs, you know, the whole dress-up thing. good food. It's going to be really amazing.
And is this happening over an entire weekend? Is it a one-day situation?
It's a 2-day event.
Okay.
It's a 2-day event. You can get your tickets on Ticket Pros.
Nice.
So that's the 27th and the 28th of June.
Okay, and how much are tickets?
Tickets are like below 100 Rand.
I love that. 27th and 28th of June, and it's at the Discovery Park in Sandton, correct?
Correct.
Oh, I'm excited. 27th and 28th, I'm going to see you there. I mean, I might not win the 25,000 there by 1v, what, but I'll be there and supporting and vlogging it all.
Thank you.
That counts.
It does count.
Of course. Well, Nick, thank you so much for being here. Good luck for the end of June.
Thank you, Chanli.
Incredible. My feel-good family, the league is reaching its biggest finale ever, and its influence is going far beyond just the pitch. So go out and get your tickets for the 27th and 28th of June at George Leah Park in Sandton. You never know, I might see you there.
Oh, man, absolutely love that. Five-a-side, inspiring the next generation. And I think it also gives the weekend warriors some fun and fulfillment as well. Right now, though, we can't ignore the fact that winter is in full swing and we're in its grasp. With it comes familiar sniffles, those sore throats, the low energy days. You kind of feel like your system is fighting something off. Well, we're going to get ahead of the flu season right now with something warm and packed with goodness. I mean, jam-packed looking at this table. And our favorite chef, Clem Pedro, is making an absolutely nourishing winter immunity soup, he promises, inspired by the ingredients that we often associate with the National Wellness Support. So we've got a powerful spice. Cinnamon seems to appear in so much, so we're going to find out how we can incorporate this immune booster. How are you feeling, buddy? Are you all right?
I'm feeling so immunized.
Are you giving that vibe right now? My immune system's improving just standing this close to you.
Oh, man, look at that, look at that.
But the bottom line is, plants are our medicine. And
absolutely.
If we don't even have to search that far, actually, to start finding the magic. Gee whiz, my friend, what are you doing there?
You're so busy talking, I'm straight in with the ghee.
You're there in there with the ghee, man. And I love that yellow color because you know that's going to be a nutrient bomb right there. But the flavor, yes?
Absolutely, yes. And I do agree with what you're saying. I mean, we get so much nutrients out of plants and out of herbs and out of roots and out of bark, which is what cinnamon is. Mother Nature's has catered for all of us already, so that's done. What I always tell myself is, like, we always push smoothies because it's a concentration of nutrition.
And it's easier, yeah.
Guys, plot twist. Guess what a soup is?
It's
OG. A savory smoothie.
It's the OG smoothie, actually. It is.
It's the OG smoothie. And I love it because you can just put so much into it, and with a little bit of time and love, it comes together and it just becomes something that fools you
fools you into being full, yeah.
It does, but it also ticks all the boxes when it comes to nutrition. So,
and there is something quite healthy from an energetic level, just about slow cooking and putting the effort and the energy into your food. Your body does get a whole lot out of that.
Absolutely.
I'm just thinking about the first time someone discovered cinnamon by mistake. You know, did you just start sneezing and you're like, wow, what is that? Wow, this would just really work with a steak. I don't know.
You know,
like,
it's literally bark. So whatever our ancestors were doing thousands of years ago, thank you for you being the guinea pigs. We appreciate you. Cinnamon is absolutely amazing, and I love using it in so many ways, not just with sugar in our pancakes. Like, you know, it works really well with savory dishes. So I'm going to add it now to our garlic and ginger and ghee.
And ghee.
What it does is it adds this beautiful warm note, like it's almost. I say it gets you salivating. It does actually get you salivating.
It activates
and it activates your system.
Okay, I like
that. So that's in there, but also, you know, it's got the health properties. Then to that, we're going to add a little bit of garam masala, a little bit of extra cumin. We've got turmeric. Now we're going to fly. Turmeric.
Oh, and now when you talk about anti-inflammatory and fighting the nasties, turmeric, there is nothing better. I'm sorry, it has one of turmeric and ginger, those two things together. Absolutely amazing. You include cinnamon, your nose is loving life, your olfactory is loving life, your respiratory is loving life.
So instead of adding more ghee or butter or oil, I'm adding a little bit of my veggie stock that I've got on the side. And that's enough to kind of like awaken the spices.
Okay.
Then to that, I'm going to go with tomato paste. Tomato paste, absolutely amazing, not just for tomato flavor. It adds this level of depth. And you know when curries taste better the next day?
Yeah.
A lot of that has to do with the tomato paste. She does things overnight.
Okay.
Okay?
So she likes time. She doesn't like to be rushed. She doesn't.
What woman?
She's a lady.
No,
she
it's a
deserves
lady.
her time
there
and
we
her
go.
freedom, okay?
So especially that can give us some depth in there. Then we're going to go in with we're going to go pumpkin. You can go butternut. What I do suggest is roast it lightly in the air fryer or in the oven. I don't want too much of that moisture to come out. I want the concentrated flavor.
And you get that nuttiness starts to come through, a natural sweetness, if you will.
Absolutely.
There is a reason why we absolutely love this during winter, and I hadn't really thought about that relationship between the spice and pumpkin or butternut.
Right.
But cinnamon and butternut are good mates.
Best friends. Absolutely best
It
friends.
might even be beyond friendship.
They
I'm
might
not
be.
saying, I'm just saying.
It might be complicated, but I heard they're in a relationship.
It's a situationship, okay?
Okay.
Only in winter.
Only in winter. Hey. Okay, now, red lentils going in. I soaked it a little bit. Red lentils are great. I mean, we know all the benefits that they do, but texturally as well, they're going to give us some nice body.
Yeah, just bulk it up a bit. I like
And
that.
then salt, very important. Salt and pepper, all of it goes in. Aibo. You know.
Don't
There
be
we go.
resistant.
The resistance. There we go. Salt and pepper goes in. And then our veggie stock, and we're going to let that all cook together. I love recipes like this because now you don't forget about it. But
Now you dream about it, my friend.
you do. But what you're going to do is when just before serving, guests are going to be like, oh, happy and excited. Were you bubbling away over here, my friend? Oh, you
When
reduced
you
too
say
much.
just leave it, like, can you just leave it on a low heat for 5 hours? Do we give it 3 hours? Do we give it an hour, turn it off?
What you're going to do is you're going to let it go for about 45 minutes until the lentils are going to they're going to dissolve a bit, and they're going to give you the body that you need in your soup. What you're going to do then, before you're done, stop bubbling, my friend. You are going to make a spiced ghee, okay?
That is an exuberant soup right there. That soup wants to be eaten. It's just literally jumping out of the pot.
I reduced it slightly too much, okay? But it's fine. So in our pan, we're going to go with our ghee. This is the part I love the most, okay?
Release
Ghee goes in.
the cinnamon.
Cinnamon, curry leaves. What else do we have there, G? We've got some
These
garlic
things,
flakes.
garlic flakes.
Chili. And we can keep the yogurt and the coriander. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to infuse the ghee with the garlic, the cinnamon, the curry leaves, a little bit of the chili. Get like hot,
You
hot,
are
hot.
starting to drift out of the space of being a chef and into being a scientist. Now, what the bottom line here is we do this in the same way that we kind of approach our health. When we cook, we approach it from that same angle, built around warming, nutrient-rich ingredients, and they are designed to comfort the body while supporting natural immunity. And this is what we want out of our medicine. One standout ingredient, cinnamon, known for its natural warming properties and traditionally used as an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. And you will feel the benefits. I promise you, introduce it into your diet in ways like this, in fun ways. You won't even notice it, and you will start to feel the difference. Just take the first step, and you can find this beautiful recipe on expressoshow.com. Take the time to release the flavors. Don't rush it. Enjoy it, because the end result is spectacular. Look at that. You have released the ghee there. That just looks like a magic potion that you are cooking up in that
It
little
is.
pan there.
It is. Do we have like 20 seconds?
We'll take 20 seconds.
Okay, there we go.
And I'll take the heat.
That's what you want. You want the ghee to start popping, sizzling, bubbling. Once you hear that, you know things are happening, and it's infusing with all that beautiful curry leaf, garlic, cinnamon. Okay, a little bit of yogurt, very quickly. Boom. Gee, some coriander. Can you
It's
even touch
okay,
it?
do it, my friend.
Can you
do
even?
it. I can, for the sake of the team. I can
Wow.
and I will, my
Not
friend.
the whole bush.
Go for it.
Okay, there we go. A little bit of that. Then a little bit of this hot ghee.
And I mean, even looking at it, trust your gut. Trust that intuitive voice. During winter, your body does crave certain things. We'll call it comfort, but often what your body is asking for is an immune booster, something to just feed the system while it's under duress.
And I mean,
that just looks spectacular.
You gotta
my
have the
brother.
cinnamon.
Oh my goodness. Don't bite the cinnamon stick, just appreciate.
Just appreciate it.
Just appreciate. That looks beautiful, my friend. I feel like this should have a really exciting name, but we're going to call it butternut soup.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's next level butternut soup.
It is. Because soup is next level. Soup is where we get so much of our nutrient extraction out of our beautiful food. We have some of the best produce in the world.
The best.
Honor it. Make a soup today. You are a genius or a mad scientist. We haven't figured it out yet. Massive thank to our favorite chef, showing us how to bring a little bit of warmth, a bit of flavor, and a bit of immune-boosting, feel-good nutrition together in one bowl. 45 minutes, let it simmer, and then have some fun with those big flavors.
Not feeling yourself? Fight back with One Day Flu Cure, packed with cinnamon power to blast flu symptoms fast, so you can power through your day.
Now, if flu is slowing you down as we speak, it is time to bring the heat with One Day Flu Cure, packed with cinnamon power. It helps tackle a blocked nose, those body aches, even a mild fever, so that you can get back to your day feeling like yourself again. No time to pause life? Then power through it with One Day Flu Cure from Aspen. And here is the kicker, the best part for 20 of you. 20 lucky winners stand a chance of winning 1,000 Rand in cash. And all you have to do, head over to the Aspen Cough and Cold Squad Facebook page and enter the competition. You'll find it easily. Just go and do it. 1 day flu cure, blast the flu and keep it moving.
Not feeling yourself? Fight back with 1 day flu cure, packed with cinnamon power to blast flu symptoms fast, so you can power through your day.
Well, listen, we come bearing gifts, not only good soup, but also great artists. Shante joins us in studio this morning, and she did not come alone. She's got some backup dancers that look chef's kiss this morning. I was tempted to join you guys because I'm low-key wearing the same thing, the yellow. I just need the booty shorts, eh?
Oh, yes. That's all you're missing, girl.
That's all that I'm missing. We sit down with Shante in just a little bit. And then, of course, talking about Dove Body when it comes to confidence in sports. We're going to find out a little bit more behind the players, what goes into really becoming the athlete and the star that you are. We'll see you straight after this break.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to National Bafana Day. We've officially deemed it. I mean, we're wearing the yellow. Why not? Right now, we're talking about another superstar from humble beginnings in the the Somerset West area to reaching listeners across the globe. Her name is Shante, and she is our superstar, proving that local talent can have international impact.
Oh man, it's difficult to describe her at the moment because she is just exploding. There are elements of R&B, a bit of Afro pop, some Afro beats, a little bit of an piano humming under, and she comes with the drama, and we like this. She has carved out quite a unique sound for herself, and she is celebrating milestone after milestone. Rarity is out. It's a child in the world, a deeply personal project exploring themes of love, self-discovery, resilience, growth. I think kind of the chapter that she's in.
Absolutely. So joining us this morning to share more about the journey behind the music is singer-songwriter performer Shante. Let's give her a feel-good welcome, everybody.
All right, before we reconnect to this wonderful human being, can we just catch a little listen to what she's been up to?
Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Watch me wind it up. You can give up now. Get it
Thank you, Mr. Director. Lush upstairs saying, okay, we'll go to 3. And that's this camera angle here for a little dancey, because he knows we're going to have a little dancey because the music is good, girl. Can we have another round of applause?
Yes,
Shante is back.
deserving.
Always exciting to have you here. How are you, my friend?
So much. I'm so glad to be back, and I'm awesome as always. How are you guys?
So good for having you here, because you do bring a lot of energy,
Yep.
a whole ensemble with you as well, so the performance is,
I'll take it.
sorted.
We're excited about that. But let's start from the beginning. Maybe there's some people living under some sort of rock, haven't heard of you, don't know you. Tell us about your journey into music, your upbringing in Somerset West and beyond, and what made you decide to take this very seriously?
Oh, that's a lot of great questions right there. But I think even as I just grew up, you know, like you are like born with this bone to become something, and you have all these desires, and then it seems so far-fetched because maybe you don't have a lot of control as a kid, and then you grow up and you make your own money, you can make your own choices, and you're just feeling like you need to step out in a way that caters to you and your art and just moving forward in that direction. So I was actually very lucky and privileged. I got to meet my favorite artist, Kehlani.
Come on.
Was in Cape Town in 2022, and at this moment in time I did not know that my life was going to change. I've always wanted to be a singer. I don't know what it is that really held me back, but when I saw her, all of a sudden at this concert I was front row. I was serenaded by my favorite artist.
Sure.
She takes me backstage. I have like this meet and greet that's like free of charge, and I'm like, how do I leave this room the same person that I
Right.
entered?
What
you know?
more of a sign do you
Like, I'm like, I think I need to go to the studio. Like, it's a bit evident at this point, you know? And then that is exactly what I did. And I never looked back, and it's been 3 years in the game, and now I'm just so, like, happy to be the person that inspires even the upcoming youth. That's really important.
Because now you understand.
Like, because now I understand, because it was like a fishbowl experience, you know? Like, if you look at stars on a TV, it's always like, but I can't be that because I don't know how to get there.
Is there a song called Fishbowl on Rarity? Because I think...
Not on
I
Rarity,
think-
but that might be something that I can just keep for the next
Inspires
album.
the
Can that be the next little EP project?
Actually, that would be
Humming
kind of
under?
cringe. We're not going to go in.
Nice.
Well, look, there's a little bit of that in your vibe, which we like. But when we say the word rarity, because this must have so many different angles for you.
It does.
You speak to the exclusivity of the industry, yes, but you've proven it just 3 years in, and you are smashing down doors, glass ceilings, whatever you call it. What inspired the name, first of all?
The name was actually given by the executive songwriter and A&R for the project. This is also a bit of a story. I am just a local South African girl all the way from Cape Town, but Americans were the ones that found me. And they made this Afro-pop album, and they were looking for a South African artist to actually take on the role, perform these songs. And I was really honored that I was chosen because they...
I found her, man! I found her! It's rare, but we got her!
And then Ayana Farrell, who actually named the project, so Rarity did not come from me. I was still sitting and thinking there was another name for Rarity. It was going to be Rated X.
Oh, cute.
That was what it was. No,
Rated
sorry,
X, then we
Rated
wouldn't have been
R.
talking to you
Rated
right now.
R.
Okay, Rated R, we
Rated
probably
R,
could have
sorry.
done.
Yes, so that was going to be the name of the album.
I
And
like
it was
the
like,
edge.
when I think about you, you are so rare. The way I found you, even just like your music, your previous catalog, I respect your work. They respect the songwriting before they even came along. And rarity is that word that you don't even hear often because it's that scarce. And it's also like diamonds, you know? They are
Makes sense.
hidden
I love it.
sometimes. They're under the dirt, but that doesn't mean that it's filthy. It just means that it's like there's a time and a place for everything. It's undiscovered, and that's just what
It's
I
also
am.
very intentional.
It
And I
is
think the people around you are using words and creating a framework around you because they can see. And that's a very powerful thing in itself, man.
Yeah, it's important to
That's
surround
massive.
yourself with people with vision
Yes,
because they
it
see the
is.
bigger picture, which we love. And speaking about people around you, I want to know more stories because beyond Kehlani and beyond the A&R manager from the US, I know there's somebody else that we all know and love that you've also crossed paths with, that you've also had heard your music and gave you the thumbs up and stamp of approval. So tell us more about that.
Ooh, this might be a bomb. Are you ready? So, also with my debut album,
There's
I
more.
just have to say, like, I don't think South Africa is going to be ready for this. I might sound a little delusional, but it's true.
Go for it,
And
put
I
it
get
out
to
there.
say it's
Salulu's
true.
the Salulu, come on.
My debut album was first streamed by Beyonce.
Imagine.
And I got a message telling her to keep going. You know, there was so much hate that came with the release of this because they were saying I'm trying to be like upcoming artist or like other
Follow an
artists that's like
algorithm.
popular and I'm trying to like blend in and not be my own person. But Beyonce said keep going. So I'm
Beyonce
not gonna
said
listen
it.
to you.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to think about. She even pointed out a favorite song on my album, gave me notes to take in studio next time. I'm like,
And she didn't have to.
and if-
She did not have to do that.
If you don't mind us asking, what were one of the notes that she gave you?
She basically told me that my voice is smooth. That was one of her notes, complimenting my voice, but that she also felt like I'm still holding back. I can push.
Let it out.
And I was like, that is so great coming from her. You know, it's not just this is amazing girl, and then
move on.
She's just trying to end on the
I
piano.
see
No,
something, I
no,
feel
Beyonce.
something. You know, I feel it, and let me give you this. And girl, take it. Just give a little bit more. of you.
Absolutely. And if you think about Chloe Bailey and her sister, they are superstars right now under the guidance of Beyonce. So it only just takes that one
Well,
nod of
you're
approval.
in the algorithm. I keep joking about it, but
Absolutely.
you're a part of that now. But it's also, I think the coolest thing here is we forget that artists like that had to start somewhere.
They had to start somewhere.
And she probably sees herself
In
in you.
you.
And that's beautiful, man, because everyone around you sees the potential. But I think more importantly, we see you embracing it. You're living every second, girl.
Never thought of it like that before.
Yeah,
that is
take
actually
that.
so true. I appreciate.
We want to
You're
see
awesome,
your
girl.
Beyonce
Come on.
all up on you with the backup dancers. We can't wait to get into Up Down. We're going to see a wonderful performance in just a little bit, straight off of Rarity, with our rare gem, our hidden gem right here in South Africa from Cape Town itself. We're very excited to have Shante with us. Thank you so much for joining us, Shante. She's not going anywhere. Please stick around. Maybe get the booty shorts ready because we're going to get dancing after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. It's just gone 7 o'clock on the dot. Let's get you an update on your national news headlines at the top of the hour. Where Auditor General Tsakani Maluleke says the city of Johannesburg urgently requires intervention from cabinet and oversight bodies as the Metro audit outcomes deteriorate. Briefing Parliament's Cooperative Governance Committee on the 2024-25 municipal audit results, she said Johannesburg has moved from years of clean audits to a qualified opinion and is now a downward trajectory linked to weakening service delivery. Maluleke also reported a decline in the Western Cape municipalities, traditionally the country's best performers, noting growing pressure on infrastructure and financial management despite still relatively strong audit outcomes. In other news in our country, Acting National Police Commissioner Puleng Dimpane has called for close cooperation between the SAPS and the private security industry ahead of planned migration-related demonstrations on Tuesday. Now, speaking in Centurion, she said lessons from the July 2021 unrest must ensure improved coordination, intelligence sharing, and early warning systems to prevent a repeat of widespread violence that claimed more than 300 lives. Now, the Private Security Regulator Authority says the sector is better prepared, while police raise concerns about ongoing non-compliance with the Firearms Control Act, stressing joint responsibility for public safety as well as constitutional rights. Taking a look at your international news making headlines now. In a rare bipartisan rebuke of the White House, the U.S. Senate has voted 50-48 to approve a war powers resolution aimed at preventing President Donald Trump from pursuing further military action against Iran without congressional authorization. Now, 4 Republicans joined Democrats in backing the measure, which the House of Representatives passed earlier this month. Now, while the resolution is widely regarded as symbolic and faces constitutional hurdles, it marks the first time both chambers of Congress have approved the same measure, seeking to limit presidential war powers over Iran. Now, in news on the continent, Niger has formally submitted its request to withdraw from the International Criminal Court, following a joint announcement last year with Mali and Burkina Faso rejecting the court's authority. Now, the ICC says it received the withdrawal notice on the 18th of June, with the exit due to take effect 1 year after notification, during which Niger remains bound by its obligations. Now, the move forms part of a broader regional shift by military-led governments in the Sahel, which have also left ECOWAS and established a new confederation focused on, quote, indigenous, end quote, justice mechanisms. And closing off here, saying move on over, human football fans. Social media superstar Brodie the Dude has just become an honorary member of Scotland's beloved Tartan Army, the world-renowned, fiercely passionate support base for the Scotland football team. Now, the fluffy golden doodle, famous for his expressive face, comic adventures, and uncanny ability to steal the spotlight, has built a vast online following of almost 6 million YouTube subscribers and around 2.5 million Instagram followers. Now, the internet favorite, whose owner Cliff Brush shares his antics with fans around the world, now has another title to add to his resume. While most Tartan Army members travel with kits and kilts as well as bagpipes, Brodie has proved that a wagging tail and plenty of charm can work just as well. Well, that is where we leave your 7 o'clock news. Let's get a sporting update from Graham.
Oh, we can start and end with this one. Really, South Africa have qualified for the knockout stage of the FIFA World Cup. And that's for the first time in history, following a 1-0 win over South Korea early this morning. Man of the moment, Tapelo Maseko. He found the back of the net with a little bit of shibobo class in the 63rd minute, a decisive moment. That, of course, secured second place in Group A and a spot in the next round. That means we'll face Canada 9:30 Sunday evening in the round of 32. Then Morocco, they beat Haiti 4-2, and Brazil looked very strong as well, securing a 3-0 win over Scotland last night. Now let's get even more excited about multi-sport action on the way now, and not too long to wait, as SASCOC have unveiled their 112-member squad who will represent South Africa at the 2026 Commonwealth Games. So leading team are superstar athletes Akani Simbine, Wade van Niekerk and Gerda Steyn. And this very strong squad features athletes across athletics, swimming, cycling, rugby, sevens, obviously netball, and then parasport, and a very strong para contingent. The games will take place in Glasgow in Scotland from the 23rd of July up until the 2nd of August. So, as I said, not long to wait. Now let's get into the cricketing lane now, and some more World Cup action, as hosts England have now officially booked their place in the ICC Women's T20 World Cup semi-finals. That was after their 38-run victory over the West Indies. So batting first to England, they posted 186 for 7. In response, the West Indies, they struggled to keep pace with the required run rate, finishing on 148 for 5, not showing the kind of resurgence that's led them through this tournament so far. Then tonight, the big one for us, of course, as the Proteas ladies play their third match of the tournament, and hopefully booking our spot in the knockouts as we face the Netherlands at 7:30 SA time. Now, a bit of a contentious story continuing as we get back onto the grass courts of Wimbledon. Well, we haven't even got there yet. In fact, prize money is set to be disputed again and overshadow this year's Wimbledon Championships. Might already be doing it as leading players are expected to continue protests despite a record £64 million prize pool being announced. So following on from Roland Garros, players will reportedly limit media commitments, they call it, to just 15 minutes during the opening week of the tournament, which gets underway on Monday. Much ado about nothing. I think that's what we want to see, players achieving greatness on the court. So let's hope we get that sorted out. But that's where we leave our sport for now. Well done, Bafana. We are through to the round of 32. Let's get the weather for your Klein Vrydag.
Thank you so much, Gray. With that good news, let's get straight to your weather for the rest of the country. Now, it's mostly sunny skies and a light easterly breeze, making for a pleasant Thursday out in Polokwane, where temperatures climb from a cool 7 to a warmer high of 23. Now, sunshine continues through the week, with highs easing to 22 on Friday and staying in the low 20s throughout to the weekend. Klerksdorp on your side, sunny skies settle over your area this Thursday with light northeasterly breezes. Now temperatures rise from a cool 7 degrees to a more comfortable high of 24. Fine conditions persist through the week with highs of 22 on Friday before easing to 20 on Saturday. Let's check out what Pretoria has to offer today. It's mostly sunny skies with a gentle northeasterly breeze that make for a fine Thursday. Temperatures range from a cool 8 to a pleasant high of 23. Now the warmth holds steadily throughout the week with highs of 22 on Friday and 19 on Saturday. We move over to the city of gold next. Johannesburg on your side, mostly sunny skies and a light northeasterly breeze that greets your city this morning. Temperatures start from 7 and rises to 19, and settled conditions continue throughout the week, with highs staying around 19 throughout the weekend. And then out in Mbombela, it's mostly sunny skies and a light easterly breeze that make for a warm Thursday on your side. Temperatures climbing from a mild 11 to a high of 23. Now fine conditions hold through the week with highs of 22 on Friday and even on Saturday before warming again into the new week. Into the beautiful Bloemfontein now with partly cloudy skies and a northeasterly breeze that defined your Thursday. Temperatures will move from a cold 6 degrees to a warmer high of 22. Now sunny conditions take hold throughout the rest of the week with highs of 22 on Friday before easing to 19 on Saturday. All right, Richards Bay, your turn next, where it's mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze that make for a warm Thursday on the coast. Temperatures will range between 16 and 26. Now, warm and sunny conditions persist throughout the week, with highs staying between 26 and 28 degrees throughout the weekend. Out in South Africa's playground, Durban, what's good? It's mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze that make for a beautiful Thursday. Temperatures moving from a mild 14 to a more pleasant 24. Now, the warm and sunny trend continues throughout the week with highs of 26 on both Friday and Saturday. In Tata, on your side of town, it's a mostly sunny sky day with a light easterly breeze making for a mild Thursday. Our temperatures will climb from a cool 9 degrees to a warmer high of 23. There's a 15% chance of rain to accompany that. Now, warmer and sunnier conditions build throughout your week with highs of 26 degrees. In Uba, on your side, it's mostly sunny skies that return this Thursday. There's also a 25% chance of rain with a northwesterly breeze to accompany a day between 8 and 19 degrees. Our conditions do improve and warm through the week with highs of 23 on Friday and Saturday. And then out in Kugompo City, mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze make for a mild Thursday. Temperatures move from a comfortable 15 to a more pleasant high of 22 degrees. Now, there's a 20% chance of showers, but warmer and drier conditions build midweek with highs reaching 25 on Friday. And then out in Ebeja, partly cloudy skies and a northeasterly breeze with a significant 55% chance of rain happens today. Temperatures range from a mild 13 to a high of 20. Our conditions improve markedly throughout the week, with highs climbing to 24 on Friday and 27 on Saturday. Out in the gorgeous George, morning showers make for a wet start to Thursday in George, with a 50% chance of rain and a north and easterly breeze. Temperatures move from a cool 13 to a high of 19. Our conditions do improve throughout your week, with highs of 22 on Friday. Saturday it peaks at 24. Out in Cape Teasy in Cape Town, cloudy skies and a southerly wind of 14 kilometers per hour keep things cool out in Cape Town. Temperatures range from a cool 11 to a high of 19 degrees. There's a 10% chance of rain that will come through, but conditions ease slightly later in the week, with highs of 21 on Friday, but the clouds do come in again over the weekend. Then out in Sutherland, partly cloudy skies and a brisk northerly wind of 23 kilometers per hour make for a cold Thursday on your side. There's also a 50% chance of rain. Temperatures barely move from near freezing 7 degrees and a high of just 15, and then conditions ease slightly by Friday. Out in Kimberley, partly cloudy skies and a northerly breeze settle over the Kimberley area. Temperatures climb from 8 to 24, and sunny conditions do continue throughout the week, with highs of 23 on Friday and 21 on Saturday and Sunday. And finally, out in Uppington, partly cloudy skies and a northerly wind of 21 kilometers per hour make for a warm Thursday. Temperatures rise from 12 to 26. And warm and sunny conditions continue into Friday with highs of 27. It does cool down slightly over the weekend. 22 on both Saturday and Sunday are your highs. And that brings us into the sunrise view of this hour, our cherry on top of the cake as we enter the second hour of your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And the beautiful Pam from Phoenix out in Durban shared this beautiful sunrise morning view with us. Always a good day when we see a horizon image over some beautiful water as the rays dance over the waves. And thank you so much, Pamela, for making our morning that much better. And I think the perfect setup as well for what is about to come your way. It seems like yellow is the color of the day, and we hope that as you're making your choice of what to wear today, you'll lean more towards the butters as we get into an incredible performance now to get the second hour kick-started.
The away kit green is perfectly fine today. Well done, Bafana. I know Carissa is gatekeeping Somerset West, but thankfully Somerset West isn't gatekeeping Shante. Now, she mentioned a couple of superstars that are her spirit animal right now, and I think they are taking a huge amount of inspiration from her. Beyonce's made contact just to feed this fire a little bit. Kehlani, you mentioned as being one of those greatest inspirations. How does this make you feel when you see photos like this up on screen, girl? Because I think she recognized the superstar in you. So we hope that inspires you. There's new music. There is a whole new chapter and a whole lot of new energy. And it's about to explode in the studio. So, girl, I'm not even going to introduce you. I'm not going to waste any more time. The floor is yours.
Ooh, what an introduction. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Shante. This is my song Up Down. And if you like a good vibe, then this one's for you.
You're not the type to say what you want, but I already know what you want. No need to be shy, just be blunt. Give you all that you need, more than enough. I feel protected when our body's real close. Nothing between us when you pull up on me slow. Just hold me tight, promise you won't let me go. Cause I'ma bring it up, 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 back down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down. Bring it back up, 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 back down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Watch me wind it up. You can give up now. Get it up, get it up, get it up, up, up. Once you get it up, you can lay me down. Oh, you know you make my body go Get excited when we make a laugh. We be tangled up in these covers, mapping out this body you discover. Tell me if you had enough. Want the heat, I can turn it up. Leave you down bad if you want it more. A different man than you were before. I feel protected when our body's real close. Nothing between us when you pull up on me slow. Just hold me tight, promise you won't let me go. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh man, what a jam-packed show so far. Welcome back. It's been a great time. It's about to get even better right now because we're talking about every athlete that faces moments of self-doubt, let's be honest. Also disappointments and setbacks along the way. But often what helps them keep going isn't just about the talent and determination, although we love that. It's about having someone in the corner who backs them up and believes in them.
Regardless of how they're doing, we are in that corner. And whether it's a parent, it's a coach, it's a mentor, it's a teammate. In my case, I don't know why this is making me emotional already. I had amazing friends around me in this space, all making a difference in helping young athletes build confidence, resilience, the courage to keep showing up, even if you've got zero sporting talent. It makes the biggest difference. And today we can explore the people behind the player, if you will, and the role that they play in helping young athletes thrive and just become awesome young people.
It's true. So let's give them a very warm welcome to dad and daughter duo. We've got Snetemba and Iyana Matokazi with us. Yes, everybody. Oh, my goodness.
You just look like the happiest human being on the planet right now, my brother. And I love that, dude, because being a girl dad is special, right?
It's a special day.
It's a special thing. Take us back to that, because I just didn't stop crying, and I haven't stopped really since my daughter arrived on the scene. What does it mean to you to have the relationship that you do with this gorgeous young lady sat next to you here?
Oh, it means everything. It means everything to me. It's like I was born to be the father. They gave me a reason to live.
Oh, I love
and what an
Before and
honor
after.
it is.
Yeah.
Before and after.
Exactly. I love that. I also want to find out from you, who has been some of your biggest supporters along your sporting journey? Because you play hockey, right?
Yes.
And who has been there either on the sidelines or even when you get home, giving you feedback, cheering you on, coaching you through?
It has been my family, mainly my mom and dad. They've always given me confidence, attended all of my matches to cheer me on. They've allowed me to be as positive as possible throughout all challenges.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful to hear. Well done, Dad.
I'm looking at your face. Does he have a bad day? Is he ever not
Now I'm
smiling
getting
like
those
this?
emotions.
So what do we do? Because I try to explain this to my son, who's very good at certain things, that I don't care how you do. I care how you feel about how you do. But it's a difficult thing to maintain. We're human ourselves. What do you do or say to yourself when she's having a bad day? How do you get yourself ready to be the support that she needs?
Well, I always tell her that sport is not about winning. It's about being there and supporting and doing your best. That's always told her. Showing up and making sure that you do your best in everything you do, particularly sport. Yeah.
And then you prove it by being there.
Yeah, if more people heard that, I think they would be interested in sports or at least keep on going in sports. Because in your mind, you're like, win or lose. And if I'm on the losing side, then it's not for me.
What's the point?
Then what is the point? How do you get through really tough times? What keeps you determined and persevering through those times?
I just think of myself in a really good position.
Yeah.
Like, if I have a previous match that I wasn't really good at, I'm positive that I will make sure to do as best as I can in the current one.
Oh my God.
Take ownership, and we've warned you about the manifestation station here, okay? Just be careful what you are visualizing. But this is where the laws of manifestation, the things that we apply as an adult in a very real sense in our careers start to kick in. And we don't realize it because we've always got the sporting context and we're kind of looking for that, I'll maybe achieve something in sport that no one in my... That's not what we're after here. When you see her character come out on the field, when you see the person that she is on the field, how has sport helped to mold that, grow that? What do you think your daughter gets out of doing sport?
Oh man, seeing her even on the days that they don't win, seeing her just being herself and doing her best. When I talk to her after the game, I tell her that as long as you have done your best, and I always make sure that I encourage her to always show up and make sure that she's in confidence and she makes sure that she does what she can do best on the day. Because it's really not about winning the game, but about showing up.
You got to live with yourself tomorrow. That's it, win or lose.
Yeah, and I think the difference between good and great are those that don't give up, are those that consistently show up, that have that positive mindset to go, okay, you know what, even if I had a setback, I'm just going to show up regardless in the next one, because according to mathematics, at some point I've got to win, right? If I keep showing up time and time again. I love that. So what do you believe, Yana, some of the qualities are that make a good and resilient sports star in both life and sports? But what are some of those qualities that we have to hold on to?
Someone who believes in you, even when you don't believe in yourself.
Yeah.
someone who listens to you and all of that jazz with no judgments.
Oh, that's true.
And I love that because there's a purity to what you're saying here. It's not about having that person who knows exactly what needs to happen to make me the best athlete. It's just someone who's not going to judge me when I need to talk to them.
Period.
Just that. And I think if we all kind of hold up a mirror and get out of our own way, we can be that for our kids. Mama Bear here has got a girl child on the way. We very excitedly found out. From a girl parent to a future girl parent, what advice do you have for someone who has the awesome responsibility of helping guide a young lady through those first chapters of her life?
Having a girl child is a privilege, you know.
Yeah.
All I do for my one is just to show up. I'm not even the best there at times, but because I'm around and I'm there and I see her reaction once she sees me, and it's the best feeling ever. That rewards me all the time.
It's that smile. I know it's that smile.
No, I can feel it. I'm going to have that smile all day. No, there's a kind of
Thank you for
validation when in the middle of like a training session, when I can see my son, he knows he's done something well, and he'll just shoot a look to just see if I saw it or whatever. And it's those little moments in between that I get, completely.
Oh, it's okay, I'm going to take that with me and I'm going to carry it with me. Yana, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we can't wait to welcome you back when you are going national, provincial, global, all of the
What
good
position
stuff.
do you play?
I play left or right defender.
Ooh, defense.
You seem so sweet to be such a tough person. Okay, I think she's made out of tough stuff underneath the soft exterior.
Come on.
But we're now beginning to understand that behind every athlete that we see, the tip of the spear of the talent, there is a network of people, a soft touch that encourages them, supports them, reminds them of what they are capable of, judgment-free, especially when things get tough.
It's true. Our guests have been so lovely this morning in imparting so much wisdom and knowledge and sharing their stories and showing us that success isn't just about what happens on the field, but also about the people who stand beside us, cheering us on along the way. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about the Dove Body Confidence Sport Program and its mission to help more girls stay active, confident, and engaged in sports, be sure to visit Dove's website and social media platforms. And once again, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Well done.
Yeah.
Choose confidence. Dove is the perfect first deodorant for teens. Gentle on skin, effective on sweat.
All right, so we've been waiting for our call-up.
We have been.
Our panto call-up. It's going to come. At some point, we are going to star in a pantomime. No, thankfully, we have uber-talented South African actors and actresses to take the roles that we all love. Puss in Boots being one of the coolest characters ever, and he comes to life at the Baxter. Well, I say that loosely. It's going to be an adventure that we might not have enjoyed before. I love seeing everything on stage that I'm seeing right now. We're going to bring a little bit of that stage to our stage.
I'm very excited about that. And then also, if you're wondering why winter equals getting sick more often, we've got the answer for you straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It is your feel-good breakfast show. Right now, we turn our eyes towards Puss in Boots, a charming sword-wielding cat whose quick wit and also fearless swagger and big eyes make him one of fairy tale's most adventurous, memorable heroes. And the upcoming pantomime at Cape Town's Baxter Theatre will showcase just that. So joining us now in studio on our couch are actors Rory Booth as well as Grace McElroy to tell us all about it. Tomorrow's a big day, guys, and I know that you've spent some time, a lot of time, leading up to this moment, but thanks for joining us on our couch this morning.
Thank you for having us. We're so excited to be here.
We appreciate you. I'm going to pose this question to both of you because I'm curious about both perspectives. Why should all parents and guardians take their children to go and see the show? The school holidays are beckoning and they're looking for things to do. Why should they get bums on seats?
Well, I think it's just not parents, it's whole families.
Ooh.
So pantomimes are designed for everybody. There's something in it for everyone. There's lots of fun, games, adventure, laughter, comedy, popular songs. So I think there's something in it for everyone, and that's why everyone should book to see the show this holiday.
All right, Grace, would you agree?
Yes. I mean, I grew up watching the pantomimes with Rory in them.
Yeah.
So they're so special to me. Like, they really are a big part of who I am in my childhood. It's so magical. Like, I dreamed of being in a pantomime one day, and here I am. It's so, so beautiful.
And you've clearly heard the dreams of Graham and I, because one day we're going to join you guys and be like, oh my God, Rory and Grace, we've been telling you about this moment. But tell us about Puss in Boots. I mean, it's a character we love, we know. We've seen it in so many different formats as well, from the classic to the Shrek moment too,
Yes.
and right now on our stages. So how do you bring confidence into the character? What's different about it?
So growing up, I loved watching Zorro. So Antonio Banderas as Zorro. And he kind of, you know, gave that character new life when he took the role of Puss in Boots in the Shrek franchise.
Yeah.
And so we've been inspired by that and the whole Spanish flair of the whole show. And so you can look forward to seeing the likeness of Antonio Banderas's Puss in Boots in our show.
I love that.
So that's one of the most exciting things and a dream come true for me because I get to play somebody I've just looked up to all my life.
Your whole life. I mean, all of us, right? That was a character that I think's embedded into our minds, and now we get to see a version of it come to life. On your side, how would you describe Swiftclaw, and what do you think audience like most about her?
Well, she's very mischievous. She's so much fun to play. She's such a physical character as well. That's the thing about the cats, is that it's a lot of work, but it's so worth it. Like, she's so much fun. She's so witty. She's so sassy. And like getting to play with Rory is so much fun. We have a lot of fun. And I think like the audiences will enjoy their relationship a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so, so much fun.
So how do you even mentally prepare yourself for a role like this, and physically? Like, what goes into it? Hours of practice, research, moving around, just trying different things, seeing if something works and if it doesn't?
Yes, so there's quite a lot of rehearsal. We rehearse 4 to 6 weeks before the show begins. And pantomime is a very specific style, and it's very cartoon-like. And so you have to really focus and apply your mind. And there's a lot of physicality involved. You have to be strong. You have to, one of my Broadway icons says, you have to be stronger than the character you're playing.
Ooh.
And so we do train, it includes vocals, includes gymming, it includes, you know, eating right. And yeah, but at the end of the day, if you see the trailer, it's loads of fun.
Yeah.
And it's just really exciting and it's a big adventure.
I like adventure. I think that is perfect. I mean, on the screen right now, we're seeing bits of it. And a delightful mesh of comedy, song, dance, and magic. I think magic probably really encompasses what it's about. The adventure we're about to go on. But also at the helm is the director, much acclaimed theatre director, Stephen Stead. So let's talk about that. What has it been like working with such genius and bringing it to life?
Well, Stephen, for me, is is now one of the leading directors in the country nationally, and the pantomime has become something that's a national phenomenon now. It travels all the major cities. Working with him, I really enjoy him as a director because he knows exactly the vision, and he's able to reflect that into us and get the performance that he needs out of us. So I've worked with him for many years, and it's always an honor.
I love that. Chris, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, I've worked with Stephen a few times. Also, my first time was when I was 9.
Oh my God.
So he's very, you know exactly what he wants. He's very good at communicating. He also, because all of his actors that work for him are so kind and loving, and every time that anyone's come to do a show for Stephen, they've always walked out saying, oh, the cast, the energy is so amazing, so welcoming. Like, I think that, nothing else is tolerated other than kindness and hard work and dedication. It's such a nice environment. He's really, really amazing.
Oh, and it starts from the top and trickles down. So we love it when that happens. Tomorrow it all goes down, at least the opening of it. So what do you hope audiences are going to walk away with when they watch and witness your brilliance?
Well, I just hope they filled with the joy. I kept saying, I was joking, I was like, we're bringing the Durban heat.
Oh, I like that. I'll take that.
It's been freezing, and so I said, let's bring the heat to Cape Town. And so we want you to walk out of there with your hearts warm, just filled with positivity and joy, and, just you'll forget about the cold when you walk out of that theatre, because it's just that much of joy and excitement and laughter.
I love that.
So that's what I hope you'd walk away once you've seen the show.
It's very magical. I think it's so colorful and bright. So just as long as people are joyous when they're walking out, I guess that's the main
That's the aim, right? And when you say people, you mean whole families.
Yes.
We've mentioned it, we'll tell you again. So please go ahead and head over to Web Tickets for more information on how you and your family and your kids can go and watch the live stage production of the world's most loved, cunning, and also swashbuckling cat, Puss in Boots. We're so excited to get into it. I've got so many friends that have kids and they're like, what are we going to do for the next 3 weeks? This is exactly the plan that you need to get into. Web Tickets is waiting for you.
Oh man, the narrative looks amazing. The costumes look next level. The setting extreme. It kicks off at the Baxter tomorrow. And we absolutely love it. Maybe that's what you want to do with your free time. Get out there and enjoy it. Be inspired by other performers showing you what you can do. We put it to you guys this morning. Before smartphones, before social media, how did you spend your free time as a teenager? We wanted to hear about your hobbies, the clubs, the activities that kept you busy when you weren't being absorbed by an algorithm. So let's see how you all spent your free time. And I think this is an opportunity for all of us to maybe think about how we could be spending our free time. We talk so much about capturing the moment, curating the moment. What are you doing to curate your time? How are you setting up your life to get the most out of every one of those moments? And we often find on this show, it's the smaller rituals, it's those spaces in between that we really do live our lives. So think about that this morning, and maybe this will be a great opportunity to reconnect with something you love. So Mafolet Chwawe is saying, I played skipping rope, climbing trees, hide and seek. I also played with a plastic ball. We played and we played and we played, and we did not stop. Mofe, thank you so much for that one. I love it. Let's see what else. King Sharok said, we played with marbles by digging a hole in the ground, as well as Paga by marking the ground to hit the marble with a small stone. Hours were spent just playing in the dirt with marbles. I think I've still got some of my original marbles. Roxy May is saying, good morning. I used to collect all the lyrics from CDs and write them all down to try to remember. I still remember most of the lyrics, especially from Disney movies. That is amazing. Did you ever make a mixtape off the radio for that special love interest? How many hours did you spend recording, timing, just getting it right? It was a different era. I want to hear from you. What do you do that you now that echoes that? Are you finding the space and time, the freedom to be creative, to just chill, to bloom, to do your thing? Or are you caught in that algorithm? Maybe start thinking about your time a little bit differently and keep it coming. We'd love to hear from you this morning. What did you used to get up to as a teenager? What were those clubs, those activities? How did you while away your time before the small screens hit us? You can think about that, and we'll see you on the other side. I am speaking to myself, maybe preaching to the choir. Winter can be tough on our bodies, especially when it comes to joint and muscle discomfort. It's amazing how things just ramp up. Well, our very good friend in health, Sonja van Wyk from Faber Dynamics, now joins us today to unpack why inflammatory joint pain worsens in winter and what we can do to stay comfortable and just keep moving. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know, maybe you can dispel this myth for me, because it just feels like, and I've always got the aches and pains because of the damage I've done to my body, but it feels like in winter it ramps up. Is this my mind tricking me? Is this a real thing? Just talk us through the aches and pains that seem to rock up with winter.
Graham, it's very real. When the temperature drops, your body tightens blood vessels to conserve heat. It's a process called vasoconstriction, and that actually reduces blood flow to your hands, your hips, your knees, your feet. That may lead to more stiffness, to slower tissue repair, and also to a lower pain threshold in those joints.
Is cold the only thing that's happening in winter? Because you kind of feel like there's a lot. It's an onslaught in winter.
Absolutely, Graham. It is not only caused by the cold, it is also associated with lifestyle changes during the winter. So when it's cold, we tend to stay inside and move less. That may lead to stiffness. Also, we drink less water, and that affects joint lubrication. That may make movement more uncomfortable. We do comfort eating in winter. That leads to weight gain, and that puts added strain on our joints. And then with less sunshine, there may also be a drop in vitamin D levels, and that also affects both bone and joint health.
It's the South African condition. We need our sun, we need our good weather so we can get outdoors and move. Now, while I certainly think I'm a prime candidate, and I'm generally my age and what I've done to my body has a big part to play in that, but who is most affected by kind of the winter stiffness and inflammation, and what can we do about it?
Graham, it particularly affects people with existing inflammatory conditions and also past joint injuries. But honestly, anyone may feel it. There are practical steps that you can take that really makes a difference, and the first thing is to keep warm. So layer up around your hands, knees, your feet, and then you can also use heat therapy like hot water bottles, taking a warm bath. That also helps to improve circulation and just loosen up on that stiff joints.
And it feels great. It's nice to have a bit of relief in that sense. And I find the hot-cold kind of works well together, in my case, certainly managing the inflammation. You've got to approach it from all angles. As much as you don't feel like moving, is movement not a part of that better side of the trajectory? And how does diet play a part?
Yeah, so both matters. Anti-inflammatory foods like leafy greens, fatty fish, berries, nuts, olive oil, all helps to dampen the body's inflammatory response.
Olive oil is amazing.
And then movement is very important. It helps to maintain flexibility, to keep the supporting muscles strong, and also just to reduce the winter stiffness. And Pharma Dynamics wants to help you with that. We offer free lifestyle support on the MNI website, mnilifestyle.co.za, and that includes the anti-inflammatory Cape meal plan. And there's also a range of back and neck stretches and exercises that may benefit you.
And often it's our sedentary life and working and just pushing through these things, thinking that the relief is at the end of the journey. If I can just make it through today, we're keeping ourselves in these uncomfortable spaces. Beyond just the lifestyle habits, is there anything we can do to drastically move that bar?
You can consider taking a supplement that supports the body's natural inflammatory response. So natural molecules derived from plants, phytochemicals, have been studied for the potential anti-inflammatory properties and also support of joint health. And I want to highlight two today. So boswellia, also known as Indian frankincense, has traditionally been used to support joint health and also been studied for the role it plays in inflammatory conditions. And then there's also resveratrol. It's extracted from the skin and seeds of grapes and berries, and that may also help to support joint health and normal cartilage function.
How do these all combine and how can we get them into our body in the best way?
So Pharmacodynamics offers Rumelin in the M&I product range, and that combines Boswellia and resveratrol.
Oh, brilliant.
So it is indicated to help alleviate joint inflammation and pain. So we understand joint pain in winter is real, but it doesn't have to define your season. So speak to your doctor about whether Rumelin is a suitable nutritional supplement for you. It is nappy coded. It is available without a prescription from your nearest pharmacy. And adults can take one tablet 2 to 3 times a day with meals to help alleviate joint pain and inflammation this winter.
I love it because it's empowering the body to do it. And that is the most important thing. I think we disconnect a little bit from our bodies until some sickness or pain comes to remind us of that connection. And we often forget to be proactive, especially in winter. Thank you for the old dogs like me who do battle with a lot of joint pain at this time. Mzansi, the good news is that it's actually real. The winter pain can be a real thing, but it doesn't have to slow you down or define you in any way. By staying active, by eating well, keeping warm, I love the sound of all of this in winter, but most importantly, supporting those joints with solutions like Rumelin, you can help manage inflammation and enjoy a more comfortable, a more active and lovely winter season. And doesn't that sound great? Sonia, thank you so much.
And I think the perfect way to get through winter is by packing in those ingredients to keep our immune systems feeling good. So if you've ever called a Haas avocado, or a Haas avocado, you're definitely not alone. Despite the Afrikaans translation, there is no rabbit involved here at all. In fact, Haas is the name of the world's most popular avocado variety, known for its rich flavor, creamy texture, and distinctive dark skin when it's ripe. So while we get to know this famous avo a little bit better, we're also putting it to work in a healthy breakfast that's perfect for sharing around the family. And when I say family, I mean my family. Great.
Listen, we're eating for 2 now.
That's what they say. I get 2 avos.
how healthy and wholesome does all of this look?
This is right up my alley. All my favorite foods.
Wiz, when we say avos and we say we produce some of the best avos in the world, we ain't kidding. I mean, just look at that. It almost looks AI produced. Absolutely beautiful.
AI.
But this is ticking a lot of boxes. So how can I help, my friend?
All right, so you can mix our scrambled eggs. We're going to chuck in some chives, some seasoning, and a scrambled egg you can do 4 because it is for 2 tacos. You can spread it across. We've got some butter going in the pan that I'll just switch on for you in the meantime, as we go through the origin of where this avocado comes from. So basically the variety is named after Rudolf Haas, a Californian postman who grew the original Haas avocado tree from a seed in the 1920s.
Wow.
It stood the test of time. It's been delicious since day one. And today it remains the most widely grown, enjoyed avo variety around the world. There are a couple of misconceptions about our dark-skinned goddess. One of the biggest misconceptions about it is that their dark skin means they're overripe or fruit. In reality, the skin naturally just darkens from, of course, the green to the deep purple that we love to the black as the fruit ripens. And I love it because when an avo can tell me when it's ready,
exactly,
then that's my kind of avo.
And I think I was out on one of the avo plantations when I was taught by the Avo Growing Association of South Africa, who are like just on another level. When the little pip, kind of the little stalk extension just drops off or comes off easily, then you know it's ripe, which is a much better way of testing your avo rather than poking a finger in it.
I know,
Don't
you also
be that
taught me
guy,
that, because I was that guy.
Don't be that guy. No, look, we've all been that guy. And I think we are just so lucky that we have a long avo season now, so we do get them in season for so much longer. So you don't really need to test.
You can just have it anytime. And they call them ripe and ready for a reason. I also love the fact that I went out to George, because I didn't know George was where you can grow avos. And I got to see the avocados. They had pickled avos. Pickled avos, who would have thought?
You can do anything to an avo. It's sweet, it's savory. We even see it in chocolate mousses, but it's the perfect exceptional eggplant partner. I think it just works so beautifully.
100%.
And obviously salt and pepper going in. We're going to put some chives in because chives are just amazing with scrambled egg.
Egg and avo go together like cheese and wine.
Exactly. A bit of avo butter on your toast with a fried egg on it. Winning at life.
That's my daily breakfast, and I'm here for it. So what we've got as you're going to go fry, and a nice soft scramble. We've got some baked beans, and we've also fried up some mushrooms and tomatoes in seasoning. Our avos are perfectly waiting for us. Chili flakes, because we like a bit of a bite. And then, of course, our made I'm going to judge your eggs against these eggs.
Yeah, I know, and Shane, we're always judging other people making eggs and omelets and things on our show. I mean, scrambled egg is a great way to get the nutrients. The egg is just a massive, massive nutrient-rich, just bomb.
I love it.
I also do love the flavor profile. Most important thing, make sure that you're cooking the whites. I hear is quite important, and that's where a scramble can be great. Some people separate the whites and the yolk so that if you like it a bit softer, a little less kind of on the overdone side, then you introduce the yolk once you've cooked the whites through a little bit.
Or
You
they
can-
say the
you
whites
can
are the
do it
protein.
however you want to do it. I saw someone make the most beautiful kind of almost rose ribbon type thing, which I'm not capable of, but I'm going to follow that ribboning effect, which I think looks quite beautiful.
It's looking like a chrysanthemum to me.
There we go. It's a South African flower. But it's your way, and you like your eggs how you like them. And the nice thing is the Avo then kind of elevates everything onto a whole different level.
Graham, that looks perfect
actually
so far.
looks quite
Don't
good,
outshine our avocado. Okay, you probably never could.
10,000 years the avocado has been running. You know, the ancient Mayans started cultivating it 10,000 years plus.
Wow.
Okay, so, and that's in this civilization that we know of. Incredible. It means it predates the wheel.
Oh my gosh.
How crazy is that?
So
Okay,
we were
this is
using
looking
our
lovely.
feet and eating our avo to get the energy. I love to see it. Well, we are talking about the creamy avocado, a source of healthy monosaturated fats, which is the kind of fats we love, which support a healthy heart, good brain function, and can help you feel fuller for longer, which is what I found. That's why I have it for breakfast, because by lunchtime, I'm like, I'm okay. Together with protein-rich eggs and fiber-rich beans, it's an easy breakfast. And today we're making breakfast tacos. So now we've got to think about our order. Do we go
The build
eggs?
of the taco. That looks great.
This is your taco.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, I accept the challenge.
Accepted.
It does kind of look like the taco that I would introduce for myself. Okay, so you've got yours.
No, I
I'm
want
gonna
warm
use-
eggs.
you
I want
the
some of
warm,
your eggs.
Fresh egg. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, how nice does that
I want to
sound?
see you put the egg in your
Yeah,
taco.
can I just like a straw? Come here, my friend.
Okay, egg in.
And don't worry, what doesn't make it into the taco can just be eaten.
It's true.
Okay.
It's true.
Approach you from this side. Here we go.
This requires some skill.
I might only have egg in my taco, but it's
We'll
okay.
put an avo on the top of it. It's okay.
Exactly. Okay, that looks great.
A little bit of that
actually.
fiber.
Oh, I love me a baked bean.
I love baked
Look, I know I
beans.
came from boarding school stock, okay, where baked beans were obviously kind of the mode of the day.
Well, your wife is British. This is their national food.
Is it? I'll let her know when she goes. I don't know if there is a national food in the UK. I keep trying to get her excited about food, and she's like,
No?
Yeah, I don't know what
She's
it
like,
is.
give me that cup and voors. She prefers South African
Hey, listen,
food.
I did woo her with a braai, okay?
Exactly.
I did woo her with a braai, as every self-respecting South African should. Thank you so much. Oh, I was wondering how we're going to do this. Thank you. Okay.
Because I wanted those aesthetic slices, you know?
I'm just squeezing it in. So, look, mine's not the... Oh, yours looks beautiful.
Mine is Instagram worthy.
Mine is kind of more practical than aesthetically pleasing, but it's absolutely delicious.
Some chili flakes, some seasoning. Wow, mine's too
that's what I
good to eat.
That does look beautiful. Okay, yours is for the gram. Oh, I didn't get the mushrooms.
Oh,
okay,
no.
That's not good enough. I'm going to need to get
You're going to need to get some mushrooms.
Okay.
All right, taste test. Shout out to the avocado. We love you. You are Oscar award winning.
Ching ching.
Ching ching.
Forever and a day. Just add an avo.
Add an avo.
Oh, yum.
Mm.
The mushrooms, perfect.
10 out of 10.
A little more salt and pepper,
Add more avo.
a little more chili, and we are winning at life. Well done. Wow.
As it turns out, there's more to a house avo than just the name. Whether you enjoy it with toast or add it to a family breakfast like this, it's simply scooping it straight from the skin. And it's so easy. The variety comes as the world's favorite avo. For more delicious information and inspiration, head to avocado.co.za and follow at I Love Avo SA. And remember to add an avo. Cheers.
I thought I could finish the whole thing while you were talking, but you didn't talk for long enough.
I wrapped up.
Absolutely delicious. Scan the QR code, cook along, and enjoy. Be inspired by what you can do with an avo. And if you think you can do something better, we want to see the photos.
I want to see that.
Delicious.
Welcome back. The rumors are true. It's your Feel Good Breakfast show. Unfortunately, just one more hour in your company, but that does give us the opportunity to make it the absolute best. But now let's get straight into your weather so we can prepare you for the weekend ahead. As we get started now in Polokwane, with mostly sunny skies and a light easterly breeze that make for a pleasant Thursday out in Polokwane. Temperatures, they will climb between a cool 7 degrees and then warm up nicely to a high of 23. Now, sunshine continues through the week as we enjoy. All right, that is it on Polokwane as we enjoy the weather over there. From Polokwane, let's move on over now to Klerksdorp, with sunny skies that settle over the area this Thursday with a light northeasterly breeze. Now, temperatures rise from a cool 7 degrees to a more comfortable high of 24. Now, fine conditions persist through the week with highs of 22 on Friday before easing to 20 on Saturday. Let's move on into Pretoria next, with mostly sunny skies and a gentle northeasterly breeze that make for a fine Thursday out in PTA. Temperatures range from a cool 8 degrees to a more pleasant high of 23, and there's no chance of rain in sight. Now, the warmth holds steady throughout the week with highs of 22 on Friday and 19 on Saturday. Johannesburg, you're up next with mostly sunny skies and a light northeasterly breeze that greets the city. Temperatures start at 7 degrees and warms up to 19 as the day progresses. Now, settled conditions continue through the week with highs staying around 19 degrees on Friday and on Saturday and Sunday at 17. Mbombela, it's your turn next with mostly sunny skies and a light easterly breeze that make for a warm Thursday. Temperatures will climb from a mild 11 to 23 as your high. Now, fine conditions hold throughout your week with highs of 22 on both Friday and Saturday. And then up next is the beautiful Bloemfontein with partly cloudy skies and a northeasterly breeze that does define your Thursday. Temperatures will move from a crisp 6 degrees to a high of 22. Now, sunny conditions take hold throughout the rest of your week with highs of 22 on Friday before easing slightly over the weekend. To the coast we go out in Richards Bay with mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze that make for a warmer Thursday. Temperatures, they will range between a mild 16 and 26. Now, warm and sunny conditions persist throughout your week, with highs staying between 26 and 28 degrees throughout the weekend. Durban, it's your turn next with mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze that make for a beautiful Thursday. Temperatures move from a mild 14 to a more pleasant high of 24. Now, the warm and sunny trend continues throughout your week with highs of 26 on both Friday and Saturday. It does peak on Sunday at 27. Mthatha, let's see what's going down your side with mostly sunny skies and a light easterly breeze that does make for a mild day. Our temperatures will climb from a cool 9 degrees to a warmer high of 23. There's a 15% chance of rain along the way. Warmer and sunnier conditions do build throughout the week. Out in Uba, formerly known as Craddock, mostly sunny skies return on Thursday. There is a 25% chance of rain to accompany a day that ranges between 8 and 19 degrees. Our conditions improve and warm throughout the week with highs of 23 on Friday and 23 on Sunday. And then out in Kugompo City, mostly sunny skies and a northeasterly breeze make for a mild Thursday. Temperatures move from a comfortable 15 degrees to 22 as your high. There will also be a 20% chance of rain with that. Warmer and dry conditions build midweek with highs reaching 25 on Saturday and Sunday. And then out in Ebeja, partly cloudy skies and a northeasterly breeze with a significant 55% chance of showers goes down today. Temperatures will range between 13 and 20 degrees. Our conditions improve markedly throughout the week with highs climbing to 24 on Friday and peaking at 27 on Saturday. And then out in the gorgeous George, morning showers make for a wet start to Thursday on your side. There's a 50% chance of rain with northeasterly breezes coming through. Your temperatures will glide from 13 to 19, but conditions do improve throughout your week with highs of 22 on Friday and warming up more by the weekend. Out in the mother city in Cape Town, cloudy skies and a southerly wind of 14 kilometers per hour keep things cool in Cape Town. Temperatures range from 11 to 19, and there's a 10% chance of rain. Conditions ease slightly tomorrow, but the clouds are back over the weekend. And then out in Sutherland, partly cloudy skies and a brisk northerly wind of up to 23 kilometers per hour make for a bit of a chilly one on your side. There's also a 50% chance of rain. And your temperatures will feel between 7 and 15 degrees. Now, conditions ease slightly from Friday with highs of 19 before clouds and showers return into the weekend. Kimberley, it's your turn now with partly cloudy skies and a northerly breeze settling over Kimberley. Temperatures will climb from a cold 8 to a warmer 24. Now, sunny conditions continue through the week with highs of 23 on Friday before easing to 21 on Saturday. And our final stop for 8 o'clock is out in Uppington with partly cloudy skies and a northerly winds of up to 21 kilometers per hour. It's a little bit warmer up in Uppington. Your temperatures will rise between 12 and 26. Now, warm and sunny conditions will continue into Friday with highs of 27 waiting for you. Cools down slightly over the weekend and peaks at 22. We can't wait to get into our 8 o'clock morning view, but let's do a bit of a recap at what our other coastal cities are doing. Richards Bay, Fatah Khan got in touch at 6 a.m. with this one. And we knew it was going to be a good day when we saw the harbour looking absolutely stunning. And thank you so much for repping Richards Bay so well. Another one to add to that bucket list, and here's yet another one, Durban Phoenix. Pam said, you've got to see what I'm looking at this morning, and I'm so glad that we got to view the morning through your lens and through your eyes, Pam. Thank you for doing your country proud. And last but never least, that brings us to Fancy Nancy Govender out in Pennington. Let's see what she has to offer. This is your 8 o'clock sunrise morning view. Okay, artsy, I absolutely love that. The way that you've caught it, you know, with the thirds of the grid, having the tractor there, with the beach in the background and the sand and the animals playing in the background too. Absolutely gorgeous day out in KZN. And thank you so much, Fancy Nancy, for getting in touch. In fact, you've set us up really nicely for the final hour of your Feel Good Breakfast show. Can you believe we have yet another performer coming your way? But first, let's get to know him a little bit better. It's one of my favorites, Nuzo Makatini's in the building.
Now, I know I've got that kid before Christmas look on my face, but there is good reason. This morning, we are diving into a sonic journey, if you will, exploring ancestry, cosmology, and the stories we leave behind, and possibly the stories we create for the future. World-renowned South African pianist and composer Nuzo Makatini sits down with us, and you can see how happy this makes us. He has got a brilliant fourth Blue Note Records project out, The Myth We Choose, and it officially releases tomorrow, which is incredible. Co-produced alongside his 18-year-old son, Tingo Makatini. That in itself is making me a bit emotional. This highly anticipated release asks how today's songs shape the myths of tomorrow. So can we give this guy the best, most Expresso welcome ever? You see how we manifest a live studio audience when none existed before. My brother, how are you?
Man, I'm so happy to be here, man. Thank you so much for having me.
It's so good to have your energy here, because when we look at you on paper, it feels like I'm preparing for a philosophical discussion, an intellectual discussion, maybe something about the industry on how to get up. There are so many angles to what you put out into the world. But it kind of feels like you've become that flag bearer of what is African in a very non-African dominated industry. Do you feel that responsibility, or are you just being you? Because we put it on you, man.
I am big me, but I guess it really does come with this responsibility, both from just like, you know, my upbringing, I represent my village, and then to the industry, which I represent, and of course the country that I come from with its own kind of complexities. So I represent all of these things. It's a big responsibility.
There is an opportunity to do more and to teach people through your work as well. But it's done through the music first and foremost. Do you go in there with an agenda saying, I'm going to wake these people up? How do you plug into that chaos?
It's a lot of things, and particularly as it relates to the myth we choose, I was really thinking about, like, you know, what are these organizing principles in a world that is kind of like just almost losing everything. It's almost like there's a collapse of systems, a collapse of humanity.
Completely, a reckoning.
So I was thinking really much more about how the record or the music is kind of producing metaphors for, you know, kind of a more humanized way of being in the world. And so that's the thing that informs the composition. And the improvisation aspect is really kind of stepping into what is there, what is the potential. And that's really what my process is.
To step into this space with your 18-year-old son, what was your hope for this experience, and what did you get out of it?
It goes all the way back to my dad, of course, who was a great guitar player. And he could just play almost anything by ear, just such a high level of intuition. I never got to spend much time with him, but I recall that, like, when I had, like, 4 years after graduating in my studies in music, I tried to pursue, like, a session with him or just playing with him. And he had some recording I've done, and he said I wasn't ready. And of course, he passed some years back now, and so I never got to play with him. So in a sense, like, working with my son and creating music is like, it's therapeutic to be doing this together and getting direction from him.
I was going to say some letting go, I would imagine.
A lot of it.
As much as you're out there and you're crazy, you're a control freak, and you have to be, because there's so many threads weaving together.
That's the thing.
It feels like you're creating your own myth through this process. And whether that's intentional or not, there is an energy around musicians at the moment, South African musicians, African musicians. What is that magic and the effort that the Tingos and the other young musicians that are following in your beautiful path, your trajectory, can tap into that magic? What do we focus on right now as an African musician?
Oh, man, so much. I think a big part of just being in the global South is this whole thinking about what is left. You know, it's like this kind of suffering, all of these moments of erasure makes us have this panic and thinking about preserving things, because there isn't much that's around that we could count as folk or as indigenous. So when we say I am African, there is this question. It's like, so what is it? So define Africa. So I think, like, you know, we see that with not just jazz, but amapiano, and how a lot of the messaging there is going in the direction of religion. Some kind of people are consolidating ways of being in the world against, like, notions of belief and faith. And of course with jazz, it's always been there, like, attachment of politics and all of that. So
social commentary,
so I think it's just like, it's inherent in the sound, that the sound is a way of knowing. You know, there's a great scholar that speaks about what he calls acoustemology, and that really has to do with sound as a way of being in the world. But as a practice, that thing is ancient to us. So we use sound practices as kind of like itinerant practices. It's a way of searching, it's a way of walking, it's a way of knowing.
It's a way of asking a question, but what hits me now, and maybe this is the gift that you have given us, because you will go there for yourself so that you can feel it and take us through that process. And maybe when words fail us, the music, the emotion can take us there and through that process. So I know you take yourself to some crazy places to produce the work that you do, but I'm so glad that journey took you into a studio with your boy as he becomes a man as well. And that's just such a beautiful thing. Oh, buddy, I cannot wait for them to hear you this morning. You are very special. Thank you for being here, my brother.
It means a lot, man. I appreciate it.
We are not going anywhere. Massive thank you to this incredible human being, and Nuzo is here to perform, because that's what he loves doing most in the world, and you have to experience his powerful new album, The Myth We Choose, because I have a feeling we are creating our modern myth right now.
Precisely.
Cannot wait to see you on the keys, my friend.
Precisely.
We really can't wait to see. Oh my gosh, so many cool gents in studio. And of course, I've got some behind me. Tapelo! His name will forever be famous. Well done, Bafana, on that historic win this morning. And in just a bit, we're going to do a recap on that game between South Korea and South Africa and see exactly what went down and how we became victorious. We'll see you straight after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
So there are going to be some tired eyes. Welcome back. Maybe your eyes are tired right now. It's okay. Bright and early this beautiful Thursday morning, South African football history was rewritten. Bafana Bafana made it through to the knockout stages of the FIFA World Cup for the very first time. We are through. Oh, to the round of 32. It's massive goal, right?
I want a T-shirt that says that. Made it through to the round of 32.
The rights might cost us something, okay?
We'll
But they did it the hard way, okay? They did it the brave way. They did it with a huge 1-0 win over a very strong South Korean team. Not just a victory. This was a statement, a team playing with belief, discipline, composure that we didn't quite see in the opening stanza of the tournament.
That's true, and set us up so nicely for the rest of the time in the World Cup. So joining us this morning is Good Up FM's Adrian and Lee, Mr. AD, to help us make sense of what we witnessed.
Sure.
I will say witnessed against my will, because this morning at 3 a.m. I just heard my man screaming from the lounge, and I was like, surely not.
You and the cat,
Me and the cat just woke up in such terror, but it turns out it was for good reason.
It was.
Sure. What didn't click actually last night? I fell asleep in the first half, feeling quite comfortable about how things were going. Less comfortable about waking up for the show this morning, but clearly having that moment to just take a step back, or whatever happened. What do you think shifted?
I think we finally woke up and played how we've been playing.
This looks like the AFCON team, right?
We finally played like the team that got us into this World Cup in the first place. I don't know what happened in that first match against Mexico. Different tactics completely, but we just played with a lot more urgency, a lot more fluidity in our attack. Our defense was rock solid. Genuinely, we dominated that entire match, and it's kind of like, well, finally, welcome to the party. Like we've been seeing this improvement steadily, and finally we just had a full 90 minutes of just a really good performance.
And I love to see that for us. I mean, I've been so proud. Now that dance just got me every time. Come on. Let's talk about, Tapelo and some of the great people that stood out. Relebogile as well. 21 years old.
Yes.
What do you
Where is
mean?
this young man been for the last 20 years of playing top-flight football? Because that's what he looks like. He's just got all of the class and composure in the world.
And they just look confused. Sorry, South Korea, about that.
Shame. Yeah, look, Captain Yama 2000, they've been calling for him. I mean, he's had an amazing season with Pirates, obviously helped them to win the league. So everyone was surprised when we didn't see him feature in that first match against Mexico. We saw him come on in the second match against Czech, and you could almost see immediately how that shifted our attack.
Just front up, yeah.
So happy that he started. And again, you could see from the get-go just his influence in the match. And for him to be doing this at 21 years old, I mean, it can only speak to what is to come. I mean, he has at least 15, 14 more years in this game. And to see that now already on the biggest stage in the world, it only sets him up for an amazing career ahead.
Mafeking also getting a great start there. This feels like the best team to move forward with from an energetic, from a pace kind of where the season was, but now we can kind of look forward with a different mindset, I think.
Yes.
We feel that we can beat Canada.
Oh, 100%.
Is that the confidence?
I don't know if it's delusion, but
like
look, we have the same amount of points that Canada picked up so far in this group stage, and they've been very shaky. I mean, obviously they had a big win against Qatar. They've had some other bad results. So if any team out of the 32, this is probably one of the best teams we could have gotten.
They've got the added pressure of being a host.
Yeah,
we've got the no pressure of never having been here before, so we've already achieved.
We can play with total freedom. I mean, we have made history already, but obviously now we've been seeing this team just get better and better after each game. So hopefully now they take this momentum that they've achieved in this third game and carry that into the match against Canada.
Yeah.
So. Graham, we could go to the round of 16.
I've got a theory. Nuzo Makatini needs to be in the front and just sing "Indi Popasal Dance."
He's probably still singing it. I would imagine the man is probably still up there and singing it. And I mean, kudos to Hugo Bruce, because they did have to take a lot of heat. Ronwin has been looking like the captain that we need, so we're going to forgive him for a little blupse in the first match. It's expected. This is a massive showpiece. There is so much pressure on the individuals. Now it kind of feels like we're back into a team mindset. When we set up for this Canadian side, there's some goals there. They play quite a direct league. A lot of people talking about the Canadians doing big things in other leagues. What do we know about them as a team? What kind of style do we need to brace for? And we can look at what Ghana did against the UK yesterday, and maybe we took a leaf out of that book there. Sometimes you don't need to go for the big win. Just 100%. Hold your ground. Just give yourself the opportunity.
I mean, I think we saw it in our first match against Mexico. We tried to set up very defensively, and it didn't work for us. Today, we were rock solid in our defense. So I think if we can do that again, sort of have that rock solid defense, frustrate Canada, they're going to be playing at home, they're going to have 80,000 of their fans screaming at them to score a goal. If we can frustrate them for as long as possible and then look to pick up a goal late on, look to pick up a counter-attack goal, we will just need to improve on our finishing. I think that's just the one thing we need to improve on. We make so many good chances, but there's just no one on the end to actually put it in the back of the net, So hopefully that can be what we take from it. I mean, Hugo Bruce, he was in tears at the end of the match. I mean, I'm sure, has been getting so much flack from me and everyone else in South Africa, but he finally seems to, he got it right for this match, and I'm hoping that, again, they take what they did here, all the positives, apply it against Canada, and we should be here again.
And maybe the validation here was, Son Heung-min. I think it's my Spurs connection. I think the fact that I'd lost all hope for Spurs years ago kind of translated into South Korea's cultural mindset for this match, and you can see what it did to him.
Keep zooming in on him.
But what I love about Hugo Bruce's reaction, and obviously him and Ronwin share a very special relationship. You can see he's a player's coach, one of the oldest gents at the World Cup as well, with a youthful. Maybe this is the button we needed to be pushed. Maybe we kind of put so much on these guys' shoulders, but we forget it's a coach and it's players.
And
these guys are playing a tournament.
I just want to say they've gotten so much nonsense over these last few weeks, but today they showed up. Today it's so easy when you're just sort of spoken down to so many times to crumble, but today finally they just showed up. They showed why they're there. They showed why they get to wear this flag on their chest, and well done to the boys, well done to Hugo Bruce for getting it right, and just let's go against Canada. Let's do it again.
And it's 9:30. It's not 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
So none of us have
You
an
don't have to wake up
excuse.
early.
Graham, I want to go see your celebration dance with Nduduzo as well.
Oh, man. And we have got the poet himself
Come
here to help us out
on.
with that. Adrian, thank you, buddy, for not sleeping at all last night.
Of course.
These are the days, my friend. But Bafana, we love you guys. I'm going to go
Okay, do
just
your victory
revel
dance.
in the
Come
moment.
on. I love to see it. You know, my heart broke when Ronwen was talking about how South Africans were responding to that first and even second game.
Yeah.
And he was almost in tears.
Yeah.
And now those tears are tears of joy.
Tears of joy, exactly.
People were crying in the stadium, on our ground in South Africa. I mean, how are you going to prepare for the next game? Are you going to come already with victory in your heart?
Yeah, 100%. You have
Yeah,
to.
you have to.
At this point, it's anyone's game. It's knockout football. One mistake and you're out. One sort of moment of brilliance and you go
Right.
through. So we need to take that confidence now. We are on fire at the moment. And again, I hope to come back in a week's time and say we are into the round of 16.
Oh, I want a pinky promise, but let's just see how it goes. We're definitely going to be backing our boys in the next game. A huge moment in South African football from opening game doubts. I know we were all there to history being made. Bafana Bafana are now one step deeper into uncharted territory. The knockout stages await, and suddenly there's no longer just about participating. It's about dreaming a little bit bigger. Adi, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Pleasure.
I also need to get a Bafana jersey, man. This
Come
is too
on.
cool.
Told
We
you.
got to wear our gold and yellow. All right, now to celebrate, here's a performance by one of my favorites.
The world-renowned South African pianist and composer Nuzo Makatini is standing by to blow us away with an amazing performance. Yes, we promised it. Now we deliver. So we are going to give him the floor and thank you once again for being here.
Thank you, man.
Sometimes our tender hearts hurt. Not because of this moment, but because it once broke open and now it's just open. With each step, everything you've held in it is somehow no longer in it. We build elaborate constructs in our minds of what our lives are supposed to be like, and even decide what we do and do not deserve. The paradoxical nature of life fuels our anguish. Our whys go unanswered. But what if the one who is asking is not the one who seeks? What if you allow the breath in to search all things? What if the breaking is the slit through which the unseen becomes seen? Open. As intense as the urge to contract is, stay open. As the body expands to make room for a breath in, stay open. Open.
Ooh.
Yes, winter is coming, or maybe you're already here. Are you ready? Well, before the symptoms strike, choose relief that you can trust. For coughs, for croup, for bronchitis, keep Lennon Borscht Dripples. Then for relief of coughs and chronic bronchitis, keep Lennon Turlington. And then keep Lennon Cough Mixture to relieve the phlegmy coughs. And then Lennon Vit Dulcis for relief of colds, fever, even mild asthma attacks. Choose an original Lennon, timeless and trusted since 1898.
So as we know, we're leading up to a huge moment for our kids across the country. The winter school break is the perfect excuse to escape the everyday and embrace a cozy getaway. Whether you're heading into the mountains or even the countryside or a seaside retreat, the options are endless, but packing smart can make all the difference. And that's why we brought in the best stylist, Taryn Opelnell, who joins us with the ultimate winter getaway survival guide, sharing the must-have essentials for men and women and even our kids to help you stay warm, comfortable, practical and ready for every adventure that might come your way this season. Miss T, welcome back.
Hello, Mama.
Oh, hello, Mama. So excited to get into this because, you know, the school holidays, they're going to be long, about 3 weeks, and we want to make sure that we're packing the best we can if we're doing a bit of a getaway, a staycation, if you will.
Cute.
A cute moment. Yeah. So what are your top tips for smart packing?
Oh, gosh. Okay, well, I'm overpacker myself. I need options, okay? But that's usually when I go for a summer holiday. But winter, you're forced to curate. Everything's a little bit more bulkier, so you've got to pick the best pieces. When it comes to cover-ups, I mean, that's probably the heaviest. Yeah. I always say go for 2 cover-ups. Wear one while you're traveling, pack the other one.
Smart.
And I mean, this is a really great example of something that you can pack. On the men's side, this puffer jacket that's for...
It comes with
a little bit... You can roll it up super tight, put it in your bag, doesn't take up much space at all. And this is perfect for like chilly mornings or evenings. I always say, same thing with the shoes. Your boots are bulky. Wear one, pack one. You don't need more than that, I think. You don't need 25 pairs of shoes. I'm talking to myself.
You're also talking to me right now. You're received.
And then, of course, when it comes to versatility, that's where you need to sort of put your brain in there and plan your looks before the time. Don't pack everything and then decide when you're there. Just
and realize you don't need half of it.
Exactly. Or you're like, oh, I've missed that, or I could have packed that instead. So I think, you know, when it comes to knitwear, be selective. Merino zip-up for men, great, versatile piece. For women, you've got your cloud yarn knits. This is also great colour.
Great colour.
So if you have a neutral base, just pop some colour in there in your knitwear, and then you can have some variety as well.
I love it because this goes with jeans, black pants, white pants, beige pants.
You can even pair it with your fleece. And on the subject of fleece, you can go for...
Obsessed with these.
Matching co-ord sets. You don't have to think too hard. No. Just pack the set and you're good to go. Of course, layer that with your puffer or a sleeveless puffer, gilet. Of course, with your men as well. Fleece is such a great layering piece.
So good.
So layer that with your bomber jacket or your puffer jacket.
The colour as well, that green is stunning.
No, very nature-esque.
Very nature. It's round now.
You know. And then on the kids' side, kids, all about your essentials, right? So you want to pack those long sleeve tees just to layer underneath. We've got some really sweet jackets as well. Oh, little girl mama.
I'm taking notes.
Take notes, girl. Puffer gilets, also perfect to just layer over puffer jackets for boys and girls. And then just like for your adults, kids also have fleece options available.
Lovely.
Also matching sets. So
look at the
very
cord.
Easy to throw on and go. Whether it's a brushed fleece or a polar fleece. This is great for winter season as well. The colour's beautiful. And then, of course, we cannot forget about our accessories.
Yes, please.
Finishing off the look.
Because I'm looking at these beanies and I'm just
How sweet is this? Like beanies. This actually comes as a set as well. So little girlie can play around and dress herself. And then what I also love in the girls' department are these sweet little knits as well.
That is adorable.
So
a little cardi.
Yeah, How sweet.
How cute is that? So when it comes to winter wardrobe essentials across the entire family, I'm imagining fleece is a good go-to.
I think fleece is a good tick.
Yes.
That's available for the entire family.
Right.
And again, the matching setting is a vibe.
It's a vibe.
You really don't have to think too much about it.
You look so put together with minimal effort.
Exactly.
It's functional, it's warm, it's the way to go. Okay, so when it comes to everything that we're seeing, I'm even eyeing this bag right now.
I know, how great is that bag?
So good, the size as well. What is one winter travel essential you simply couldn't leave home without?
Oh gosh, one.
Okay, I'm gonna give you three.
Okay, cool. I can do that. Okay, I'd have to say a good pair of boots.
Yes.
Great for walking
sturdy.
about, exploring, something super structured, and then also in a neutral color that can go with everything.
Yeah.
Of course, in the men's department as well, the chocolate brown just works well with pretty much anything. I know you were eyeing that bag. I mean, it's got to be the bag, right?
A little weekender.
Little weekender. This is so cool for your toiletries or essentials. Just like carry around. I mean, I need a whole suitcase just for
And a
just for my
backpack.
toiletries. So that would be my number 2. And then number 3, I would definitely say a really beautiful pop of color in knitwear, because you can cozy up by a fireplace.
I'm imagining.
You know, have a little walkabout, and it's just cozy and warm and super fashionable as well.
I love that, because we don't want to compromise on style when it comes to the winter season.
No, why should we?
Why should we? We want to be practical, but also want to look good while we're at it.
Yes.
T, thank you so much. You didn't even mention this, but
Oh
I'm
my
here
gosh,
for
are
it.
you there for that?
I'm here for it. What even are you? I want to wear you. Oh my God.
How soft is that?
That is soft and delicious.
So that is also really great to put over a Molton and sort of add a lapel to it to make it super luxurious, right?
A little dinner out.
Yeah.
I can see that happening for me. I'm going to manifest my life. And I absolutely love this tea. Thank you so much for coming through with the tips and tricks.
Of course.
All the hacks that we need to make sure the next couple of weeks are going to run smoothly. And the best part, Mzansi, you get 30% off women's, men's and kids, as well as baby fleece until the 28th of June this year, 2026. So shop the offer in store online and on the app. T's and C's do all apply and can be found on the Woolworths website, which is woolworths.co.za. I forgot to tie it.
Cozy, cozy.
Attention, chocolate lovers. Well, even if you're not a chocolate lover yet, just listen up, okay? The Woolworths Chocolate Festival is back. It's bringing incredible savings on some of our absolute favorite Woolies and Lindt chocolates, even a few that we are yet to discover.
My goodness, and discover we shall. Now, to celebrate, we're putting our taste buds to the test, of course. This is the best part of the show, with a blind chocolate taste test challenge. Now, in front of us, you can't see, but I will lift it for you.
Okay.
We have 2 blindfolds, of course. That's not important. This
bras.
is important. Delicious selection of chocolates from Woolworths.
Wow.
And we'll taste them.
Okay, we're going to taste them, and then, look, the blindfolds might come on and off because we're going to have to identify through this beautiful array. But let's take a look at the kinds of things we might discover. Okay, so we've got the Chuckles Celebration Slab, because sometimes you can't just have Chuckles. You need a whole bar of chocolate combined, but it is a celebration. Then we've got the OGs, our malted puffs, the OG Chuckle, and then something I'm quite interested in. I normally love a peanut Chuckle, but now we have got hazelnuts.
Hazelnuts.
So hopefully we'll be able to figure that out. And then this, you announced to me as a new arrival.
I literally got this for my brother for Father's Day because I was like, everybody I know needs to taste this. It's this one in particular. The milk, chocolate and hazelnut.
The Choco Wafer is what it's called. I have a feeling
mix.
The texture might give it away. All right, so tough job. I'm so sorry that I'm putting you through this.
Rough day on the job, guys.
We're going to put our very specially designed mask on.
My eyelashes.
Oh, ach, nee, man.
I feel very vulnerable.
And you've spent so long growing your eyelashes as well.
I did. Since this morning.
Oh, I don't even know where my plate is.
Where are we going to start?
Okay.
How are we going to know if we take the same thing?
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Square.
We'll taste it out. Okay, so you're going for something square-shaped.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I found the square-shaped. I already know this must be the Choco Wafer because it's
Oh, I got a
unique.
different square.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Mine's like minty.
Or you must have gotten the mint dark, eh?
The mint dark, Lindt chocolate.
I got your Choco Wafer.
You got the, how good is it?
It is so soft and smooth. It's got a lovely crunch to it as well.
The texture.
Just beautiful little flavor notes kind of drifting in behind it, not too over the top, not too sweet actually. I tend towards the kind of darker side of chocolate. This beautiful balance. I love this.
I think the limit is 3 per person. Okay. I've got a
what's
ball.
next?
What do you
Okay,
have?
I'm going for the balls as well. I've got
taste the balls.
the slightly smaller. Oh, shortbread for sure. I was
That's
expecting.
delicious.
It's really nice.
That's perfect.
And just the right amount of shortbread and chocolate to balance it out. It's
That's
got to be
the Chuckles.
It's got to be our Chuckles. It's got to be.
Classic.
And I think there are people that eat probably about 1 kilogram of these a day.
That's okay.
If
That's
you like
allowed.
them, it's your vibe.
Let's get the bigger balls.
Okay. Always striving. Okay. Got the malted puff here, I'm guessing. The OG.
The Lindt balls.
Oh, you went for a Lindt ball. You see, you're already being fancy.
Hazelnut.
Oh, wow, that was really good. Okay, so I've had definitely the 2 Chuckles. I think I need some dark chocolate in my life. Let's see if I can find a square of the dark chocolate. Will this be our intense, our 70% or the mint?
It smells like it.
Oh, I'm definitely getting a minty.
Oh.
Intense mint, just enough dark in there.
I got all the dark on this one.
So good.
This is the 100% dark chocolate.
Are you even having mint without dark chocolate?
70%, sorry, my bad.
All right, but you're always 100% girl. We know
Always.
that. You just don't hold back. Wow, absolutely amazing. I think I've almost tasted everything.
The celebration bar.
The celebration bar, where is it? I'm going to actually look at the celebration bar. I'm taking my thing off because I can see it now already. Let's see.
I could do this all day.
Have you been eating my chocolates? Did you reach across here and steal my stuff? Wow, I think you might have.
There's that coconut in there as well.
I'm going to try the celebration bar.
That's coconutty.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot. And it's really, really good.
You can't go wrong.
Your favorite?
My favorite, all of the above.
So,
actually, these hazelnut balls were really good.
The reason why I wanted to take my blindfold off is I noticed something, a fusion, 70% cocoa and white. How does that even work?
We'll
Should we have
find
a look?
out, yes.
Okay, it's a sleeve within a sleeve. Oh.
Shout out to whoever made us do this.
Okay, use
Let's
your
do
beautiful
it
nails.
again.
I don't want to... See, I was going to
I've never heard of this one before.
No, that's what I say. It's, I'm getting the coconut in
You
the
get the
celebration.
coconut? Okay, got to do
Very
it like
nice.
this.
That's why you grow your nails. Show us the cross section.
Wow.
Everyone thought it couldn't be
Doesn't
done.
matter if you black or white.
Uh-huh.
Cheers.
Ching. Hey? Has there ever been a better metaphor for our work relationship?
Oh, man, come
No?
on.
Beautiful.
We taste good too.
Surprising, eh?
I like that.
I think this is the only way I'm going to ever eat white chocolate. Now, I'm not a big white chocolate fan, but this
Neither.
is beautiful. Sure, I'm sweating. I don't know if it was the pressure of doing this test.
The chocolate sweet.
Albeit we do fast around these spots, so it's quite an
true.
interesting thing. Just open your account with this. My little brain is in a very happy place right now.
Same, and so is baby. I'm just feeling movement going crazy.
That's dopamine.
She said, have some more. Okay.
I don't know what wives' tale we are proving or disproving yet. But enjoy it, little one. Enjoy it. So we've got milk chocolate flaked truffles. We've got Lindt Excellence 70%. That's the kicker you had just now. Obviously, the cocoa dark chocolate. We've got the Lindt Excellence Mint Intense dark chocolate. That, if I have to be honest, probably my favorite flavor profile of the lot.
Right. Good
Just
balance.
so exquisite. Yeah, beautifully balanced. Then we've got the Lindt Lindor Hazelnuts, which is, I think, an OG for a reason. Milk chocolate, absolutely at its best. And I think you could find a route kind of
That
from
suits
every
you.
angle here, because some of them are kind of subtle and downplayed. You've got the very zhuzhy ones. I really do like the idea of this.
Milk flake truffles. Ooh.
It just looks intense and delicious. I like the fact that you can go kind of bespoke here for the person that you're buying it for.
Yeah.
But it's a lived gift. It's not just something that's going to sit there or be re-gifted. I don't
It'll
think
be
any
gone
of
in
these have ever been
2.5
re-gifted.
seconds.
But it's kind of like the best of both worlds. Something that's got a bit of zhuzh, but also an experiential element to it.
It's true.
Wow.
Who says you can't have it all? We've literally had it all this morning. So please go ahead and enjoy this. Shop the Woolies Chocolate Festival. Get 3 for 2 on any Lindt or selected Woolies chocolates. Lowest price item, free, mahala, until the 19th of July. Shop this offer in store, online and on the app. And of course, T's and C's do apply. I've converted you into these blocks, eh?
They are very, very good.
They're so good.
But they make you, they're wrapped individually just to slow you down a little bit. Oh, man, enjoy the festival. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely the winner for me.
It's true, it is your Feel Good Breakfast show, and we have enjoyed every single moment along with you since 6 a.m. this morning. And now, as we edge closer to the end of the show, we have to, of course, close it off with an absolute bang. One of our favorites still in studio, Nuzo Makatini, standing by to perform yet another performance. What a treat.
After a breathtaking performance, I think we are still picking ourselves up. Actually, off the floor, Nuzo gave us some magic a little bit earlier in the show, and I think my mind is still there. So I'm going to ask you to take us back there. Once again, sir, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much.
Siyakhuleka ekujuleni kwazo isihlabathi kwisibelezo sona esinamandla senkosazana yezulu nomkhubulwane. Sithi wena ufike ngamanzi siyakhuleka, wena uthunywe ngemlilo bathi wena ufike ngembono siyakhuleka, zilole ezinkulu. Siyakhuleka kunomhoyi, sikhuleke kwinkosazana yezulu nomkhubulwane, ujaji oyemaya oshuni.
are never coming back. No, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Adios.
Bye.
Bless you, King. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, you like that?
Another feel-good production.